I'm just so mad. I'm gonna hate buy it. I'm gonna hate buy it.
I'm gonna buy it, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy it.
You gotta.
I ain't asking for the world here. I'm just asking for an 8-ball and $2 million.
I'm late, but I'm here.
Hold on, her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
Let's bring up our special guest. A special guest. I cannot fucking talk tonight. Bye. Anyway,
David, for the record, David is our special gay.
Oh, there can only be one. I got it.
I can't believe you took that money from Dan Who to say that.
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. It's
You
too much.
twist that dick!
Twist his dick.
Even though that's the most successful video, you'd think
Uh-oh.
all the tea in the ocean.
Uh-oh.
I swear.
Uh-oh.
All of it's going in the ocean. Kenny, what
Yes.
Superman figure did you pick up this week?
So, here's a good look at my red cyborg Superman. Still don't have for the collection, but
Disappointed!
Kaiju on the left.
Yeah. it's a big
There's not a
kaiju.
thought behind those eyes.
No.
Not a single thought.
Cool party.
Your Boys Got Toys is back. And
babe, Justin just doubled my salary.
Oh shit.
Well, number one. I'm number one.
look, it's not easy to jump from a moving vehicle onto another moving vehicle. Okay,
The side of the truck,
yeah,
you know.
their injuries will happen.
What a piece of junk.
David, this company is the go-to for highly articulated anime figures.
Using Yamaguchi?
David, come on!
David, you were right above the rim. I tossed you the ball and then you swatted it.
David, this company is the go-to for high.
No way. This is poetic. This is poetic AF.
For highly articulated anime figures, such as Dragon Ball. Timer started.
Stage figure arts?
Got it right. Congratulations.
Oh, okay.
He had a whole
Thank
year to prepare for that.
Woo! I mean, I've been haunted by that in the intro of the show every.
Flames on the side of my face.
This is a holiday for family.
David, so this isn't my turn, so I'm just gonna bring David. I want you to look at around me. Do you see pictures of my family in this room?
Thank you so much for being my.
Saturday night and we're live at night. Yeah. Saturday night and we're live at 9. It's Saturday night and we're live at 9. You know that means it's justified. Just Justin collects, making the connect. Kubo has 2 strings, don't disrespect. Andrew is a Jedi, but he's seeing the dark side. Down in the basement for the 28th time. Now there's David, Evan, and Smith. 3,000 action figures for the toy sluts and basic bitches. Your boys got toys to bring the noise. Love the imports, but McFarlane he avoids. And counterculture is in the space. Superman for days, like it's a race. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Now
favorite part about leaving comments.
Saturday night and we're live at 9.
Andrew, entertain the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Collecting Justified. David, I can't talk. Okay, it's daylight savings tonight, guys. Good night. Everybody have a good night. We just wanted to pop in, say hi. We're going to bed. No, we're a little short-staffed tonight, right? Alexi's off doing whatever. He's at a dinosaur conference, right? They discovered something new about the T-Rex, and I don't know. Apparently, it had 3 legs. I don't know. Who knew?
Oh wow! That you sure wasn't the tail? I mean,
no, it looked like 3 legs in the picture Alexi sent me.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. Anyway,
I'm jealous.
I don't know. Check your DMs. Check your DMs, David. Andrew's back in the basement. Kenny's at a con. He might pop in, or he might have another special guest. I don't know what might happen. I don't know, David. Who knows? Who knows with that guy? He goes to a con every weekend. But
he's a pro at cons tonight. He's a pro at cons.
He's a pro at conning everybody. But David, we have a special guest. But before we bring her up, we're going to go through this housekeeping. Let's knock that out real quick. All right. But before we do that, David, since you're the only co-host joining me tonight, how's your week been?
It's okay. Work has been weird, busy, but I'm like on top of it. So I was in overnights this week. So like my sleep schedule's kind of all messed up. So I like napped in the middle of the day today, and I can stay up all night and watch myself lose that hour in daylight savings time. And yeah, but I'm off the weekend, so I can kind of like re-regulate myself so that I'm ready for like daytime work next week. So I'm good. Otherwise, things are good.
Yeah. So you're not going to lose an hour of sleep. You'll lose an hour of being awake.
I know. Yeah. But
maybe that's the hack.
I mean, do we really, like, what is time? You know, time is a construct. Kenny says it always. So like, what is it really? Like, are we really going to feel it? Like, I think in our brains think we're going to feel it, but it's all like time still ticks on. You know what I mean? Like, let's not get twisted about it.
I'm going to feel it, David. I'm going to feel it. But you know what? No matter what, daylight savings time, whatever, we're always here live at 9 every Saturday night on the dot, 9 o'clock, never late. Right, David? Right.
Sure.
If you're here live, say hello in the chat. We'll say hi to you here in a minute. If you're watching the replay, say hi in the comment section. Try to be here live next time, okay? It hurts our feelings. It makes David cry when you're not here live, okay? The Free Andrew from the Basement Fund is open. You can anything goes to supporting the channel, maybe giving Andrew a lukewarm meal a week. Who knows? Nothing is expected, but everything is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. You can also become a Justified channel member. And Kenny's not here to go on and on about how one tier is lesser next to the other. But everyone is appreciated if you want to be a member of the Justified or Justified MVP. We do thank every one of those channel members every week. That's why I always have a water with me for the beginning of this right here. I took a chug while David was talking. So let's thank all those channel members right now, David, shall we? First of all, Justified MVPs. Z-Man12Bat, who did his very first live stream on his channel earlier today. Make sure everyone subscribed to Z-Man. He is in the chat, so just click his username and go, subscribe to his channel right there. Big shout out to Z-Man.
And happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Z-Man. It is his birthday now because they're 5 hours ahead, right? Yeah, happy birthday, Z-Man. Ripe young age of, I don't know, what is it, 20? 20, Z-Man? How old are you? Way too young. That's way too young. Compulsive Collector, John Morrissey, David, Evan, Ann Smith, St. James, Encounter Culture, Bring Toys to Work, Dan Who? Reviews, Gregory Trejo, Home Dude, Legion X, and Mikey Moonboots. Going over to the Justified, we have Displayed Once, aka Rich M, Kurt K, Christopher Allen, ya boys got toys, Super Turk 5000, Jay's Toy Collection, UK's Attic Renovations, Chi Chi Collects, Jared Byrne, Jesse Hubbard, Stew for Lunch, Cleva's Multiverse, Zion.collectibles, 610 Yojo Daddy, Cedric, The Last X-Man, Stone Capybara, Cloud Foxwell, Frankie Riviera, Keanu Leaves, Justin Booth, Cardback 89, Loser 1832, Ya Girls Got Legos, Tac Tac Toys, Bat Force Grumps, Diggs Figs, Bearded Builds, Craft Collects, D Blake Makes, UMAT 23, Monkeys in a Trench Coat, and the Blackter. I always want to say Partridge in a Pear Tree after the 3 Monkeys in a Trench Coat. But Lorenz is right there, just ruining the joke, right?
As usual.
And then we have our wonderful wall of guests right here. I'm not going to go through everybody, but proof that this is a slightly legitimate show. We've had some awesome guests, as you can see the pages right here. It goes all the way to page 3. And David, last week we had a fun episode. Episode 80. If you didn't catch it, go back and catch that replay. David popped in the last 45 minutes, David? 30, 45 minutes?
About.
And then it took a turn, but it was a fun that was my favorite part of the stream, the debate on what's a toy and what's not a toy. So go back and watch that. We had Z-Man and the Blackter, aka Lorenz, on the stream. We got to know them a little more. Well, we already knew them. Let you guys get to know them a little more. And then David popped in, and that led in to today's topic, David. How many toys do we have in our collection? How much is too much? Right? And are we collectors still, or are we turning into hoarders? Right? So we're gonna get into that and say hi to the chat real quick, David, before we bring Cloud up. Let's see. Z-Man 12 Bat was here. There's Z-Man. Shall I crash the stream? You're always crashing something, Z-Man, right? Cloud was here bright and early. David was here dropping David emojis, because why wouldn't he? There's Zion.collectibles, aka Gabe, here dropping the Captain Carrot in the chat. What's up, Zion? As well as Jared Burns here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jared. Thank you for being here, my friend. Compulsive Collector. Another Saturday, another week of Justin's internet working. David, we're on a little bit of a streak, right? Yeah, so,
knock on wood, Justin, before tragedy strikes.
Knock on it right there. Damian Ristori is here as well. What's up, Damian? Thank you for being up late with us again, my friend. And John Morrissey is here as well. Happy 26th birthday to Agent Z-Man. So Z-Man did drop that I just turned 26. Man, it's not old, Z-Man. Let me tell you, it's not old, my friend. It's not old. I'll be I don't want to. My birthday's at the end of this month, so I'll be 37 at the end of this month.
Ooh.
So got 11 years on you, Z-Man. 11 years.
I've got more than that on you as well.
Oh,
so.
a lot more.
Relax.
More. David's got like a lot on you, Z-Man.
Respect your elders.
Decades, even decades. Several.
Stop.
But David, let's bring our special guest on here. I don't have Kenny's wonderful. I don't have the access to the recaps music. That's copyrighted. It's copyrighted. Okay. But we do have our wonderful guest, Miss Cloud Foxwell. Cloud.
Woo! Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you for taking the time to be here with us today. Especially since everybody decided to abandon us tonight, Cloud. But it's okay. We're gonna have fun on our own, okay? All right. Kenny might pop in. He might. Who knows? But Cloud, so you've been on before with us and everything. I think we talked Legions, and David wasn't here, right? David, you weren't here for that stream.
I think I popped up at the end again for that. I haven't missed stream, so I bet I was on it, but
yeah, the last 5 minutes after all the Legion talk was over, right?
Mm-hmm.
I see how it is.
Yeah, but Cloud, how are you doing tonight?
I am trying to deal with my lighting situation here. My goodness. Glowing.
The ghost of Cloud Foxwell joined.
I'll get it. I'm good. I did some photography a few hours ago.
Ghost of just morning.
Sorry. Hang on, let's try this. All right, there we
go. There we go.
Was doing some photography with this awesome dio that my friend in Germany sent me. Is
it behind you? Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know if how well you're gonna be able to see it.
Nice. It focused.
So it's got two kind of modes to it. Right here is kind of in dungeon mode, and it's got the stone flooring. This actually turns over, and it's wood, so you can set it up like a pub. So it'll definitely be in my photos for a while going. There's a lot of stuff. There's like different braziers. There are standing torches. I think a lot of it is over there. There's a table with chairs. There are bottles and pottery and these little beer mugs with like the little foam stuff that you can put on top of it. It's this oh my goodness, Pickle D Creates on Instagram. Go follow him. Awesome person, very, very talented. This thing is beautiful in person. But I was watching Hedgehog stream, Hedgehog Action, their Saturday Day Live, and I was setting up, and I got inspired, and I took some photos, and I found one that I liked. And then I went, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm going to post that. I looked at it, and the guy's axe was out of focus. So I had to come back before the stream and set it all up and do it again.
You hate that. You work hard on something, and then you notice something was wrong as you were done. The reel I did of my turtles display at the sewer level of the Super Musk, I realized after I uploaded it and everything, the pipe up at the top on the right side had fallen down on one of them. I was like, well, it's just gonna have to be okay. I don't give a crap. Went back and fixed it after. It's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care. But Cloud, we've already got you up on the screen. We like to go over pickups at the beginning of the show. Do you have anything this week that you like to show off besides that beautiful diorama?
Actually, yeah. So the diorama came Thursday? I think Thursday. And then Friday, my friends who were at the convention circuit picked up the ZoloCon exclusive Executioner. He's got a really fucked up head under here. It's annoying to take off, so I'm not going to do it. Just he's got a fucked up head. And then the touring figure, the Legendary Warrior, the one that was causing all the controversy.
The not red Sonya.
I did get her, the not red Sonya. Yep, I do have her. I like her as a brunette, but I'm looking forward to getting the war paint. I think that's it. This guy loaded this diorama up, and he sent over German chocolate, which is just the way to my heart. He said apparently he saw my story that I wanted chocolate ice cream. So I was like, oh, I'm sending you some German chocolate. And I have not had like from Germany, German chocolate since I was like maybe 8 years old. I was little, and it is not as intense as chocolate is here, which is really nice because this, especially the Kinder that we get here, it's, I guess for a lack of a better descriptor, it's very sharp. Like it's a very intense kind of flavor. It's very, very sweet, which is okay in small doses. But this, I could probably just sit here and just eat these things. It's very, very pleasant. So awesome, dude. Pickle D, if you happen to catch this on the replay, thank you again so much, mein Freund. Ich liebe es. So those are my pickups.
Awesome. Those look great, Cloud. Yeah, and I've definitely heard from, in this hobby, we get to know people live all around the world. And it's crazy. People in other countries have real food. And not like ours.
Like let's see if we can get this. You know how short that is.
There's not nearly enough additives in that. Okay. Not nearly enough additives. All right, David, we're going to go to you. Let's see if StreamYard will cooperate with us, having you up on the screen like this.
Yeah, what's the luck with it? Let's try.
David, what did you pick up this week?
Well, I've a few things. So first, I'll start with most recent. I'll work my way back. But Rush sent a package this week that got to me today. So I have a new rock, a black rock.
Oh.
So this is similar. I mean, it's actually the same as the one that Kenny sent.
Which one do you love more?
I mean, once you go black, you never go back. So, but yeah, like I like options. So this is perfect. And Rush has been 3D printing, so he also sent a pool table.
That's so cool.
So I have to figure out where I can display this because it is sizable. It's good size, but I gotta figure out like where the space in the display will be. This is like the pool cue stand.
How tall does it sit? Does it like scale good with your figures?
Let me see. Yeah, I mean, our good old. I mean, if Iron Man was to play pool,
Okay.
you know, it comes up to his waist, so that's about right. you
Yeah,
know?
I like
So,
that.
Yeah. So got to figure that out. I have a pool table, like a dollhouse one, but this one is just vivid. I love the color of it. So, also, speaking of that Iron Man, he's got a home now. So,
Ooh.
Dan, the custom Dan Who pink Hall of Armor Iron Man cell.
Is this the one you were giving him a lot of shit about not sending Rush the file?
Yeah, because I asked him to send Rush the file, and then he said, "Oh, David never asked me to send it," and I definitely did. I had receipts. So
nice.
Perfect.
Almost makes the figure tolerable.
I mean, if you don't own this, I don't know what's wrong with you. Like, you
I
better
don't
get
own
on it. You better order it before it sells out, Justin.
I'll get it at Ross, I guess.
Oh wow. And then
Next Valentine's Day.
I will go to a couple of customs that I completed recently. I don't know if I showed this off, the Living Lightning figure. Did I do that?
I don't think so. No. Because you did that last week and you were late to the show. I don't think you showed that off.
Got it. Yeah. So Living Lightning from Avengers West Coast. Completed him. Very excited for that. And then this week, I finished Colossus in his Acolytes costume.
Nice.
Thank you. So I already put him on display, but I realized I didn't show him off yet, so I had to yank him out of the display.
You had to tear up the whole display to show him off.
Yeah, he was in the. He's a big guy, so he's in the back of the display. So I got to like dig him out and all that. And then I'll finish on a Kickstarter that I bought into in 2024, which is definitely going to be out of the realm of like Z-Man's knowledge base because he's 26 years old. There you go. Cloud popped up as
I got you back up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It still shows Cloud on my screen, but the TV screen it shows me. So anyway, Kickstarter that I bought into in 2024. It's based on Laurel and Hardy, which are an old black and white age comedy team. They started in the silent era before there was sound in movies and television. And
very vividly, right?
Oh yeah, like it was yesterday. I remember it. So they started in. I think their first movie was in 1927. So 99 years ago. Let's think about that. And Agent Z-Man just turned 26. So, so the Kickstarter actually produced a set of figures of Laurel and Hardy, and they come with a couple of different expression heads, and you can swap around the hair pieces, and there's a hat piece. So this is Stan Laurel. He's like the goofy, stupid one in the bunch. They're both pretty stupid, and then this is Oliver Hardy. He's like the straight man of the comedy team.
Gotcha.
But he's always getting frustrated with how stupid Stan is. And yeah, it's thrilling to have something. I used to watch this with my dad when I was a small child. So like, it's a good physical comedy team. They're always like hitting each other. It's very Three Stooges. It's very, it's old vaudeville humor. I don't know. I mean, that's another reference that not a lot of people will understand, but it's just very nice to like have a representation of something that I remember so vividly from my childhood. My dad would replay movies of theirs all the time. So, like I've memorized so much of what has gone on in those movies and TV shows. So yeah. So it's a nice little full circle moment to have a representation of that. I have no idea where I'm going to display them because they don't really fit with superheroes or Savage Land or anything. So I've got to find a little special nook.
They need their own corner, right?
They do.
That's really cool though. That's something that you would never get made by like a big company, right?
Right.
if it wasn't for like Kickstarter, stuff like that wouldn't get made. And it's really cool that something so close to you, just you happened upon the Kickstarter.
Right. And
I remember
I
that.
should shout out, it's Wandering Planet Toys that made them. And they do a bunch of Kickstarters for lesser known properties and more niche properties. But it's they call it 1/12 scale. It's, I'd say, a 6.5 because it's right in line with like Iron Man.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's the
he's
perfect
literally
scale,
the
though.
height of Iron Man. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it's well articulated. Like he has all the I don't think they have butterfly joints, but like they might even have drop down hips because Stan was, yeah, I don't know. Stan had a drop down hip situation. It's not broken, but yeah, but they're nicely painted. They have he has 2 heads. He has got 3, and you can swap a hat or a hair expression onto each of them, and like a couple of different hand sets, like fists and holding hands and kind of open hands. So they have everything that a Marvel Legend would have. So it's really nice.
And pinless? Is that pinless?
Yes, pinless.
Oh.
Double jointed elbows and knees. The jacket is an overlay. The neck, it's a ball joint at the bottom, the base of the neck, and at the head. So you can be expressive with tilts of the head and all that. So
what we should be getting from every toy company in 2026.
Yeah, suit
within
bodies.
reason. Within reason.
Really nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's all. That's my pickups.
I'm happy for you, David. I'm happy for you. I know you had mentioned those on the show quite a few episodes ago. It was a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd mentioned that you backed them and that it funded. So I'm glad they came.
Yeah. Thank you. And that is I bought an extra set to send to my dad. So like he'll be able to like have an action figure set representing. So that's what this one is. So but you can see the kind of 2 other expressions there. They're like a smiling
yeah,
faces. It's hard with the glare, but you know, so but that's them.
I need to check Kickstarter more often for just like random stuff I might be into. We gotta drop it in here.
What?
It's loading. Oh god.
What is going on?
Oh god. Oh, he's got a handler now. I didn't know Ed had it like that.
But why is he on Encountered Culture's phone?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Hi everybody. This is Ed Chinchilla, right on the scene. All right, here we go. All right, we're taking a look at Monster Man. I think we're live. I see myself. All right. We're right on the scene at the Monster Mania. Let me tell you something. I bought a ticket to this because I thought that I was going to the horror convention. This is apparently a horror convention. I don't know. I don't discriminate between the O's and the R's. You know what I mean? So, come on. Not the convention I thought I was going to be at, but here we are. All right, so we're on the grounds. We're talking to people. Excuse me, sir. How has your Monster Mania been?
Very good.
Very good. He said very good. Sir, yours?
Excellent.
No, excellent.
Get score of very good.
Excellent and no complaints. All right. Come on. Let's go. Wow. This is not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought there would be a lot more people down here. This
isn't Legion's Con,
right.
Ed.
Hey, folks, we're hanging out at Monster Mania Convention. If you've never been here, it's in New Jersey. And you know, Ed Chinchilla just randomly ends up in New Jersey for whatever reason. It doesn't matter. No one cares. That's the beauty of Ed Chinchilla.
David, I think Ed might live in New Jersey.
But we're gonna talk to people. We're gonna talk to employees right now. Sir. Tell me about Monster Mania. How has your Monster Mania experience been so far?
My experience has been great. I love it. I do it 4 times a year.
4 times a year.
Wow.
Everything. The interaction with the celebrities you get, all the cosplay, everything. I love it all. Best celebrity I've ever ran across, me being
Chinchilla.
Stank, my favorite one to ever work with has been David Arquette.
Okay.
No, just the way he is. He's a great guy.
That's phenomenal. Thanks, sir, for your time. Nick's asking who was the bitchiest, who was the worst.
And here at Monster Mania, I have not had a bad experience. Altogether, yes.
Thank you for your time. Thank you, guys. All right, now, hey, folks, we're going outside. We're gonna step outside to see what's going on. Hey, boys, everyone on Justified, I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot hear you. I don't know what you're saying. Nor do I care. I'm in Chinchilla, baby. Yeah, I can't see what you're filming either. That's the beauty of this thing. All right, so now we're outside.
Ed has no idea what's going on.
Oh, shit. I know these people. I've seen. All right, yes, I would love to interview. All right, tell me, what was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Michael Lerner spilled a drink on me and then had to take a free selfie because he spilled it all over me and he couldn't touch my butt.
Well, listen, the favorite part was my wife's outfit, okay? But we saw Gayton, Dustin from Stranger Things. So that was our big event.
And he was really nice. He was very nice.
He was very nice.
But no, like speaking to people in the bar is fun too.
Now, tell me about the bar. We were at the you were at the bar earlier. I don't know you. I've never seen you eat before.
Are you sure?
No, I've never seen you before. I've definitely never. I don't.
To say too.
Please. What was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
I managed to not make a fool out of myself in front of several people that I looked up to as actors. And I don't think I'm ever going to pull it off better than that. So this is my peak.
This is your peak.
I didn't. I know. But maybe I want to be forgotten so I can make another good first impression.
I'll tell you this.
My name is Domenica. He's model. And he said, I don't speak Italian. And we were like, we don't either. We just know curses. And he was like, so do I. And then he signed our hat. It was super cool. I was just called Willer, too, but not right now.
Ed Chinchilla on the scene, baby. Let me tell you this. I've been in an elevator once or twice. What?
I'm jealous of that small amount.
What was the best part of what was the best elevator experience that you had?
Well, one time an elevator dropped about a foot and I didn't black out, but my mom almost did, and somebody almost peed themselves laughing at her reaction, and I felt more in control than I ever have in my entire life.
I've never done that before. I will tell you this. Ed Chinchilla, baby, on the scene, live reporting and elevator stories. Sir, you haven't said much tonight. What's your favorite elevator story?
When it actually starts working.
Oh, yeah. That's actually pretty good. All right, I like that. All right, ladies, we're going back inside. We're going back inside. We love it. We love it. We're at Monster. We're live on the scene at Monster Mania.
Wow.
Here we go.
Riveting,
Here we
Ed.
go.
Riveting.
Here we go. Hell yeah. Oh, there is a costume.
You can't hear us anyway.
Oh, shit. We should go to all right, folks. There's a confluence.
In that way, or do we have to go through?
We should go.
No, you can't go that way.
All right, folks. We're actually gonna go live. There's a costume contest happening over here. We're gonna go live over to the costume
Outside
contest.
again?
We're gonna see what costumes.
There's a costume contest
Yeah,
outside.
exactly. Oh shit! It's the chat. Oh, All right, sir. One of my favorite horror. I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm Ed Chinchilla, but one of my favorite horror movie franchises is The Hellraiser, and you, sir, were there. Tell me about what it was like to work with Clive Barker. Exactly. All right, let's move on. We're going over here. We're going to go live to a costume contest. Folks, this is going to be real weird. It's going to get so weird.
We're so high now.
Ed Chinchilla only does weird things. All right, so we're going to get real weird real quick. It's going to get... What? What do you want?
For the audience watching, every now and then,
we're doing interviews, sir.
Mysterious man named Ed Chinchilla interrupts his
What do you want to say?
with his live
Cropsy is the best
ongoings.
slasher killer of all time.
As evidenced by the awesome fucking Cropsy shirt.
Is that chat? Is that real? What did you say it again?
Cropsy is the best slasher killer of all time.
Chat, is that real? Do you agree with that? Do you agree?
So I see you have the Return of the Living Dead hat.
Yes.
Is that the best zombie movie for you?
Chinchilla doesn't know.
Whoa.
It's a toss up between Day of the Dead and Return of the Living Dead. So
I like your.
And they came out at the same time too. So, but I would say Day of the Dead.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Can't go
shit
wrong with
too.
that.
Hell yeah!
But I am also Cropsy, one of the first, one of the best.
Yeah.
And
unfortunately,
one of the works, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Harvey Weinstein wrote the fucking movie, but it's a good movie.
We deal with the cards we're given.
Yeah, exactly. And Jason Alexander's in it too, but he didn't get killed. He survived somehow.
Just somehow.
Went on to go.
Yeah,
Sir,
exactly.
if I asked you, would you tell me that this is 100% chinchilla fur?
Oh, 100%. Yes.
100% chinchilla fur, baby.
I think that man might be a paid actor, guys.
We're going in. I don't know what's happening right now. This is gonna get real weird. Like I said,
Is this a neighboring
All right,
hotel?
we're
Like
going
a different entrance of the same hotel?
I think it's the same hotel.
What?
Are we allowed to?
I don't know. I don't know if we're allowed to film. No one knows.
Oh Lord.
We're gonna
What are
see
we?
Ed
What?
Chinchilla
I don't. Ed
kick out
Chinchilla is just hanging out
live.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you having a good time?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, folks. You heard it here, folks. Absolutely.
Jesus Christ. If he gets up on stage and starts asking contestants during the
Kaji Paran, you heard it here. All right, we're gonna take a look at this costume contest. Sir, are you having a good time?
You're damn right I'm having a good time. It's Monster Mania 66 in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. How could you not have a good time?
Exactly.
We're checking out the costume contest. As you can see, a lot of contestants out here. And listen to the crowd. There's a lot of people. It's a great mentality. It's like family coming together where they deserve to be.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Woo!
That man thought he's being interviewed for the 9 o'clock news.
Wow, we're doing a whole thing. I don't know. I don't even know what's happening right now. I'm being honest.
Ed, can you make your way on?
Springtrap.
Ed Chinchilla loves getting weird. Hey, Chris. Hey.
I don't think Chris wanted to
All right, they're
talk.
doing a whole costume contest over here.
Ed,
they're doing Five
Ed, I
Nights
need
at
you to go
Freddy's.
on stage.
It's a whole thing.
This is Patrick cosplay as Fredbear from
Oh,
Fredbear. Golden Freddy.
Patrick as something at Five Nights.
Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Not gonna lie, Ed Chinchilla does not know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. I do, but I don't. If you know what I mean. All right,
There was like a dude that's like a zombie version that was better.
we're moving on. We're moving on.
He's bored
No,
of the
Ed, you've got to go on stage. Ed.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. People think this is actually a legit interview situation. And that's what
Interview the winner.
that's what Ed
No,
Chinchilla
interview the
thrives
loser.
on, baby. I would like to. Sorry, excuse me. What has been your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Volunteering.
Volunteering. Wow.
Being on the staff.
He's a man of the people. What has been your favorite part about Monster? Oh, he's not. He's not. All of it. All of it. All. Well, that seems like a. You can't just say all of it.
Gotta say, this is
Oh,
a lot
let's go
less
over here.
enthusiasm than Legion Con Cloud. This,
Excuse me. What has been your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Oh, Jesus.
All the butts.
All the butts? Wow. All right. Nice.
that's fair. That's fair.
That's very specific.
My
Yeah.
friend, what has been your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Hanging out with my friends and drinking, and the costume party.
The people.
All right, that was okay. That was fine. Man. No one cares about friends or family or whatever.
Harshly judging people's answers.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Heckling the
What
answer.
was your favorite part? No. All right.
No.
What was your favorite part?
Just no.
Those people did not look interested. I'm sorry.
Just no.
Oh, we're in line for the costume contest. All right.
Oh, no. Stay in line, Ed. Stay in line.
Fantastic dress.
Ed Chinchilla on the scene. We're in line for the costume contest right now. We're gonna go up on stage. We're gonna win this thing. I think so.
We're not going to win it.
Well, we might not win it, but we'll be in it. We're in it.
In it to win it.
We're in it to win it, baby. Hell yeah.
This can
Hell
be
yeah.
a disaster.
Excuse me. What was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Everything.
Everything?
I'm not picky.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
But everything? What was the worst part about Monster Mania?
Probably just the lines.
No.
Me, Ed Chinchilla. I was the worst part. My bad.
Cleva's here. What's up, Cleva?
I've been doing it for 6
another
years. I'm
Saturday,
used
my
to
friend.
it, so
Another Saturday.
it could be a little bit better. You know, like New York is a little bit better when it comes to like lines and all that.
Now, so you're waiting in line. We're doing the costume contest. Do you think you're gonna win?
Maybe.
What are your
compare
chances?
mustaches?
I don't know. We'll see. I would like to win something. I've never won anything before.
We're all here. We should make up a thing.
We-
and be like,
yeah,
"What are these
we-
people? You guys don't know them.
Do you think if we do like a custom, like we combine, people won't understand because they'll be like, what is this? But if we do like a combination, do you think we win together?
Maybe. It depends. I don't know if you were part of my movie, so.
Ed Chinchilla will be in any movie ever.
You probably would not have been able to handle the submarine. It's a very small submarine covered in blood.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
That's where Ed Chinchilla was
What's
born.
that guy? Do you know that guy? Yeah, what's that?
These are Bonnie and Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Not Bonnie.
Bonnie?
Nope.
They actually answered it. Wow.
Wrong.
What was your favorite part about
Pass.
Monster Mania?
Just being able to be with all these.
Is he just gonna slowly cut his way to the front of this line by interviewing people?
I'm like,
Do you think
surprised
you're gonna
nobody's
win
kicking
the
him out.
costume contest?
It's always possible. It's a big maybe.
Are you guys in together or are you competing against each other?
No, this is a big question.
All right, so he's not gonna beat you.
No, it doesn't work that way.
No, we're in it.
We're a package deal.
I think he would beat you though.
I think probably. Either we both win
Cause
it
of
or none of us
discourse.
do.
Because we all win it. Because we're all together.
Exactly.
Ask how long they've been married.
Always prepared. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
The power of friendship. The power of friendship.
Wow.
Hell yeah. People are cheering. Hell yeah. Power of friendship. I don't know what these people are talking about. Oh, sorry. What was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
He holding up people trying to get by.
What's that?
I don't know what she said. I don't know what she said. Sir, I like your costume.
Thank you.
What was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Costume contest.
Did you win?
We will find out soon.
But did you win in your heart?
I hope so. I do so. I know so.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He won in his heart, folks. Look at this. It's the Candy Man. Sir. I love your costume. I love your jacket. Ed Chinchilla would love to wear a jacket like this.
Ed Chinchilla
do you
have
think
your
you won?
jacket.
I guess I'll have to see. I hope I won.
I hope you win too.
Someone's gonna punch
All right,
Ed Chinchilla in the
folks,
face.
we're in line. We're going up. We're getting close to the stage. We're gonna go up. We're gonna do this costume contest. People are gonna be real confused about Ed Chinchilla on a. Oh, sorry. Ed Chinchilla is
attendees go first.
respectful. Oh no, I'm in the costume contest.
Security is gonna score him out.
Let's go to the back.
Wow.
But we've been here. Oh, well, that's fine.
Let him go first.
That's all right. Ed Chinchilla knows what it's all about. Now we're waiting again. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're out here. If you could pan the crowd. We have a whole lot of people out here. We're doing a whole thing. Ed Chinchilla's about to go up for a costume contest. That
You talk a little louder, Ed. This
frankly,
music's
I
gonna get us
think Ed Chinchilla
demonetized.
should win because Ed Chinchilla, baby. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the whole damn thing. We're gonna get up on stage. I'll get real sexy.
He's
for
gonna
y'all.
get arrested.
And we're gonna hang out. These people are gonna love it. Sir, what was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
Felicio.
Oh. Okay.
No. Very good. I like it. I like that the people are coming together. I like to see everybody. Sir, you're about to go up. What are your thoughts? Are you gonna win it?
I'm not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm going down.
I'm going down to suck the blood.
Go.
Everyone.
Fantastic.
Wow, Ed.
The fuck just happened? I don't
That's
know.
solid gold. Thank you.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, look, we're right there. We're on the precipice. We're on the precipice.
Front lines.
Dracula's right in front of us. We're going.
Ed, are they gonna let you actually go up?
Anything you don't know what's coming.
Oh, loving it. Very what we do in the shadows. Oh, it's just I'm loving it, man. Fucking A.
All right, so here we are, folks. We're about to go up.
I mean, my vote goes to the Eyes Wide Shut guy. I thought his was like unexpected. In the middle, he's like the guy. Yeah.
Did they tell Ed to wait to go up, but they're just finishing up the costume contest right now?
I think
no. We'll let you go up after. Don't worry.
Wait right here. You're next. We promise you're next.
Yeah.
Have decided that Dean, as part,
I guess Nookie's kind of appropriate.
the winner of this
Thanks, grandparents.
Thank you, everyone. Dean, you can scrabble on over here and collect your prize.
This is riveting.
Big round of applause for all this category. All fantastic.
Okay. So guys, I might. Okay, so Kenny, if you can hear me when you go, just keep an eye on Kenny's screen. I'm gonna mute him for right now. I'm gonna mute him, and And when it goes up on stage, if he goes up on stage, we're gonna go back live to Kenny. Oh my God!
Riveting reporting.
Riveting report. Riveting. He can't hear us anyway, so
Yeah.
No, he can't.
Wow. How do we recover from this?
Jesus Christ. Oh Jesus. Okay, if they actually let him up on stage, this is gonna be gold.
I can't imagine that they would. I think he's very obviously drunk and not in a costume that like is from any franchise. He's talking to some demon horned. I don't know. I don't know.
Nice. Oh, Dracula's good. Yeah,
Oh,
they were like, here, stand here with this weird Dracula guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that said he's not going anywhere.
The outcast. Yeah. Where are you going? So, I'm not going anywhere. Kenny Run. Kenny Run. I mean, sorry, Ed.
Oh, that's the girl that's never won anything.
Oh, yeah. Someone said, I think Zion in the chat said, please send her a cuppy.
Yeah, like send her something. Poor girl.
Oh, that was sad. Wow. But where were we?
Pickups. I think it was your turn, Justin, for pickups.
I don't have any pickups this week.
Oh, wow.
What? I am struggling with this, David. I'm trying to get the plastic cape off my Captain Carrot to put the soft goods cape on it.
You don't have an X-Acto knife?
I do, but like it's got so much glue in there and everything. And I was trying to just like cut in like to where it's glued in and stuff because I didn't want to accidentally nick the paint on anything. But I'm just gonna have to cut it all the way off and then get in there and dig. I was trying to be a little more.
Just rip it off like a Band-Aid and then
I was trying to do paper breaking right
cover.
there. Yeah, it's making me nervous though because this is like a really expensive, a pretty expensive figure now, around like $70 or something like that.
Well, maybe you don't have a backup one as much as you invest in Captain Carrot.
No, I've got one regular one of the chases and two. I've got two glow in the darks, but one I'm going to give away episode 100. So,
oh yeah.
Oh God, is Ed going up on stage right now?
I don't think so.
No.
Isn't that the opposite
Get
direction?
the other end.
The opposite direction. Okay, but yeah, I've been working on that. I got David's box ready to go out to him on Monday. Filled with a few surprises and everything. So looking forward to that. David, yes, your cuppies are in there. The cuppies are happening.
Ooh. So am I going to be the first to receive the new wave of cuppy?
You are. So you are going to get street cuppy and the secret variant cuppy that nobody knows. Not even you guys know what it is. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I showed Christy when she got home from work today. She was like, "Oh, that's cool. I like that." I was like, "Thank you." A little bit of support. So, I'm just gonna let Ed like just interview people in the background.
I don't think we're missing critical information.
To be honest, right now. But so, guys, we're gonna get into yes, Z-Man. You will get a cuppy. You will get both cuppies, Z-Man. Okay, they're gonna go out a little bit at a time. Okay, I've got a few done and everything. I had stuff I needed to send to David anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the cuppies in there. So, yeah, that's right, Ed. That's right. Okay. So, yes, I'm really surprised the mustache is holding on too. I do want to say hi to a couple people. Let's see here. No, I think I said hi to Cleva. Cleva dropped in. Wondering what was going on. Cole's Cave dropped in. What's up, Cole? He dropped in right as Ed was live on the scene. Yeah, the mustache has come a long way with holding everything ever since the first con he went to, where it just would not stay on.
And he's got a cameraman now that like he's got
yeah.
staff,
I didn't know that was in the budget. Well, the way he opened it looked like he was his handler. Like he had security, but no, yeah. But anyway, so we do have a topic tonight, and this is just going to be playing in the background. So, David, the discussion we had with action figure counts in our collection, got this topic in my head. We said we were going to count the amount of figures in our collection, right? I guess next week we'll have to get Kenny, Alexi's, and Andrew's counts. But
if
in the
they
chat,
return, if they return,
if they return, Kenny might be in jail after tonight. To be honest with you guys, who knows? But in the chat, if you know how many figures are in your collection, not just figures, toys, say toys in general, just let us know in the chat. And I also want everybody to guess, because we know how many David has. I'm gonna reveal mine last. Guess how many I have. Okay, since I'm done. You can guess Cloud's too. Cloud said she doesn't have an exact number. Said you can kind of have a guesstimation, right, Cloud?
A little bit of one, sure.
Yeah. I think, Cloud, you said you went to start, maybe think about counting, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing this. No.
I just got things everywhere. It needs to be in order before I can really kind of get in and count things.
Yeah. Let's say, like, I broke mine down by, like, properties or, like, certain collections, and I was kind of surprised by some of the individual counts, too. I don't have nearly as much weeb shit as you would think, David. If you don't count Pokemon.
I think you have too much weeb shit.
No,
Regardless.
it's not enough. Not enough. Okay, so I just wanted to basically talk about how much we have in our collections. Everyone's mind. Where do you think you cross the line into hoarding from collecting? When is it too much? I'm sorry, I'm just still watching the camera of Ed talking and everything. Hold on. Should we go back for one split second?
Let's check and see what's happening, because there seems to be a different location.
There's nothing going on right there. Oh, did they leave?
Okay.
They left? All right, cool.
Bye.
They knew that they were not the feature anymore. So, wow. Maybe they got kicked out. I don't know.
Love them to death. Yeah, they were outside all of a sudden. Okay, so let's see here. So I like to think that there's different stages of collecting. David, would you say that's fair? You have...
I think there's evolution of collecting, you know?
Level 1, probably like casual, right? Casual collector. 10 to 20 figures on the shelf. I'm not like one of those crazy collectors type thinking.
Okay.
On the online community.
Okay.
Do we know anybody like that?
My wife.
Oh, okay. There you go.
She is a collector, but she's got a significant collection in most normal people's eyes.
Right.
I mean, we share the Final Fantasy collection. It's like ours, but like I had accumulated this stuff over years. But things that are specifically hers. She's got some Zelda stuff. She's got like a Crow figure. She's got a couple Mythic Legions pieces. So she has things that are exclusively for her that I've picked up over the years. But it's not a lot. Like I could give her probably a good sized shelf and cover that.
So you would say her total is between 10 and 20 that is just hers?
If it's more than that, it's not by much. Yeah, it's a small amount because she gets it. She gets that like there are people like us exist, and that this is our thing, and it makes us happy. And she has that taste of it. She'll like see like a Link or a Zelda figure and be like, oh, that's really cool. And I'm like, I will get it for you then, and that will be part of your collection. So I'm curious. I may have to count my stuff separately from hers and then get the two numbers. I'm curious how much she has.
Yeah, and it's interesting because I didn't think about it until you were talking about your wife, but like I'm sure that couples, like a collector that's in a couple, they connect for a myriad reasons, but like there must be some understanding of that mentality for your wife to have married you and all of that. So like I'm sure that there's a little bit of a collector in the partners of collectors, but probably there's an imbalance in every relationship who's the more fanatical collector of things, you know, like we think of Jay and Cheeky Monkey Kiara. Like I'm sure she has a small selection of things that are hers, but she is more supporting the
Yeah.
insanity of Jay, you know?
If you're intelligent, you'll go into the relationship well aware of this. I've definitely had partners in the past that just didn't get it, and it was one of those situations where I could see if I'm with this person long term and we get like a flat together or something, my collecting will be a problem. Like, sorry to bring this up, guys, but Dan and Amanda, she doesn't get it, and she holds him into like 1 or 2 spaces, and you knew what you were getting into, girl.
Well, right, and I'm single, famously single, but like my roommate, I've had roommates over the years, and it's varied their understanding and appreciation of the collection depending on who my roommate was. But my current roommate, who I've lived with since, I don't know, 2019, is a bit of a geek, comic book, enthusiast and anime lover, and more on the weeb side of things. And so you'd appreciate that, Justin. But like, if he didn't have an understanding of the world that I live in, I wouldn't be able to house the collection in so many parts of this apartment. So I just always have to tell him how much I appreciate that we found each other as roommates, because it's taken over a lot of this.
That's important. I feel like friends, flatmates, husband, wife, spouse, whatever the case may be, it is important that we as collectors occasionally be like, thank you for putting up with me. I know this can be crazy. And I tell her that all the time. And I'm like, I know you don't get it, but thank you. And she's like, of course I knew what I was getting into. But it validates on their side. Like, at least they recognize that I'm letting them have this, because everybody wants that. They want to see that, like, you're being yourself, but please see that I love you enough to kind of contribute to that, to support you in this. So it's on us to be like, by the way, thanks.
Right.
Hey, thanks for sticking through. I know I'm crazy with all this. Appreciate you. Speaking of crazy, we've got a new Justified channel member.
What?
Marvel Collector UK 4505.
Oh, UK, nice.
More UK support. There's a lot of UK support tonight.
Yeah. Sat through
because I'm here.
That's it, Cloud. Sat through the Ed Chinchilla segment, was like, you know what? This is a stream I want to be a part of. This is a channel I want to be a part of. Thank you, Marvel Collector. Thank you. You get a clip.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
Is that them that posted? Is that them that posted that they've been married 22 years?
Let's see.
Yes.
Been married 22 years.
Been collecting for way over same time. Wife doesn't collect, but has her own hobbies that have varied over the years.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. Hey, everyone needs some kind of hobby. Clef in the chat says it's relative based on space and budget, but it shouldn't interfere with priorities. I think exactly. Pay your bills. You got to pay your bills. Yeah. But so we have the level 1, which I think 10 to 20, under 50 figures. I feel like 50 is like a good threshold, right? Under 50.
This coming from people that are crazy. So like, consider the source when you're talking about like level 1 is 50, right. 50 under.
It gets a little, the lines get a little cloudier with the next couple levels I laid out, right? So level 2, I feel like where you get into more of like a display collector, right? You've got multiple shelves, you pose your figures, you start getting into lighting and stands, and maybe even some dioramas at this level.
I don't think display. So. I think you're missing a middle tier in there. And we're not a tier ranking. This is not a tier ranking. Just want to say that out loud. But I think that if you I would say level 1 is like 20 or less, because they appreciate collecting something and having a representation of something on a shelf, but they're not like actively out seeking things. I think that they come across something and they buy it, rather than like outwardly like actively shopping online and searching for things to add to a collection, So I think that's like your level 1. I think your level 2 is, if we're going levels, I think maybe level 2 is 50 and under or 100 and under, where you are actively cultivating and curating a collection of something, but maybe it's just one thing, you know,
Right.
like where, and then I think if you wanted to do a level 3, then it's maybe you're actively curating multiple IPs as a collection.
Well, it's all. Let me go over the next levels. Maybe that'll put
okay. So
why this is perspective. Perspective, right? So level 3, you get into more of a completionist. Like I need the whole wave. That's where you maybe start buying characters you don't necessarily even like just to complete. You know, you're completionist, right? I think would be the next level. So maybe that can put that level 2 into perspective. It's like the mid tier. You're a collector, but you haven't gone crazy yet. Completionist, you're like, okay, now I need to start completing everything, and you're still like in the same part. In the same
you
part,
put dioramas after completionist though, like
no, before. Oh God.
All right,
The mustache is
back on the
crooked.
scene,
The
baby.
mustache is
I don't know
crooked,
why.
Ed.
I don't know why Justin let me back in.
I didn't have a choice, evidently.
That's real chinchilla fur, baby. Don't touch that. All right.
Oops.
Hey, all right. Let's talk to these people.
Oh, it's more of the
sir,
same.
sir. You just left. What was your favorite part about Monster Mania?
When
I'm
it
giving him
ended.
a minute.
No, I'm just kidding. No, all the great
It
people actually had a great line. A lady named Linda started it. We were outside.
All
And
right,
she was
while
like,
he's
"Oh,"
doing
came over
this.
and said,
Okay,
"Smells
so
good out here."
while he's doing that, I do want to. John's agreeing with David, and I do have to play John's clip here. So
I hope you can see this because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Listen,
No,
people agree
get
with
what
me
you're saying.
because I'm right. I think the moral of the story, the lesson to be learned, is that David is right about everything. I think.
No, so the thought process, David, is level 2 and 3 is your middle ground, right? Before you get crazy, you're a collector. Like level 1 is like you're kind of new to it, you're getting into it. Level 2 and 3 is like your general collector, the majority, the 80%, right, in the community, basically. But then level 4 is where it starts to go a little crazy, right? You're a hoarder. Level maybe.
Let's not throw around the word hoarder.
Maybe.
Let's not throw around the word hoarder.
Boxes everywhere. The closet's full. There's stuff all in the garage, and I'm starting to think I might be closer to level 4. I don't know, because I do have a full closet over there, and I do have boxes stacked in the corner over here. So, but I don't feel like I'm a completionist, right? I've sold a lot, right? Where I was a completionist. I probably did go through a little bit of a completionist phase, right? Because I think we do go through different phases.
What were you trying to complete?
David, I had the fucking MCU Eternals wave, okay?
That doesn't mean you were completing anything.
David, that's a sign of sickness, okay? It's a sign of sickness, all right? But I'm better now, okay? And then here we go. You have like a toy apocalypse level, right? Where the room's overflowing, you're buying doubles of everything, and there might be an imminent intervention, okay? Again, so these levels are completely subjective. It's just, you know, for laughs, right? I think everyone collects in their own way, right? The thing is to try to collect smart. Like the name is how much is too much. It's so easy. It's so easy to overdo it, and it's so easy to look behind any of us and say you might be overdoing it. But we know a little more than being part of the community, and I think there's always somebody with a lot more toys out there. Jay, sorry, that's something in my throat. I don't know what that was. Love you, Jay. But nah. And I honestly thought I might have more toys than I had than my final count came out to. But so, David, I think here, of course, on the show. I was about to go back to him.
Okay. Actually, I think all of that was not actually. Nobody was listening, right? Yeah. Anyway, we're Ed and Chill out.
I'm just a camera guy.
Ed, are you there?
Still here? Is he still here?
You too.
Is he still here?
Just turn the phone off.
I was a little surprised how easy it is to film people that nobody gives a shit now.
No, but
It's interesting. I was muted.
I'm gonna mute him again. I don't know. I don't think they know they're still on. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh, this is hilarious. Okay, so
He realized he was muted here, though. He
So,
said,
yeah.
He said I was muted in. So he knew that we muted him. Hello, are you there, Ed? Ed?
Ed?
Is everybody listening?
Ed, are you there?
Ed.
You failed your people.
They can't hear.
I just heard you failed your people.
I said you failed your people. That was Nick, right? That was the cameraman.
I don't know if they know they're still live, so I don't want to leave the hot mic on. Okay. That's not a good idea. But yeah, so basically, so David, I think out of our small group, I think if you're not counting Michael Bring Toys to Work, you have probably the widest collection. So where do you think you fall on a little bit of insight? Where do you think you fall in the levels of collecting?
Well, again, I don't fully agree with your levels. And I think you threw the term hoarder around in level 4 before level 5, which is
because it can get
also
worse.
crazy to me.
The lesson from this stream, David, is it can always get worse.
Well, that's for
Yes.
sure. So did you see a recent Figure Booth podcast that talked about this?
Yeah, I watch. I catch up with Figure Booth every week. I think I haven't caught the replay from this past Monday. I haven't had a chance to.
Because I feel like I saw a clip on Instagram from that. I didn't see the podcast. I'm sorry. I was in overnights. I was working. But I think that they had a guest on that was talking about collecting versus hoarding, and so that I thought that's where you got this concept for the stream.
No.
But the guest that was on, and I apologize, I don't know what his name was, said that like a collector would collect with an intent, and I think that's the difference between collecting and hoarding, because hoarding, he specified in the stream, like hoarding, you're just buying stuff to own stuff, and you lose track very quickly of like what you have and where it is and how it's organized. But a collector will buy something and know, I'm going to put this figure in this shelf with this group of characters, and like there's always a real intent and a strategy behind it for a collector. So I think that for me, and he encapsulated it well, and I agree. Like Zion.collectible says, the real comrade. I think that sounds
that was him.
So I agree. Like, I think he worded it very well and he expressed it very well. It's like the difference is intent, and the difference is your strategy. Like if you come at it with a plan, I don't think it classifies as hoarding, because hoarding, it seems like it's out of control. It's beyond the realm of control and, fully knowing what you've sank money into. I think that's where you lose balance over prioritizing paying your bills and all of that. So I think we all can fall in danger of being that. But I think it's important that we constantly center ourselves and maintain control and stop and appreciate what you are getting. So that it's not just constantly churning new toys through the door and breaking down boxes and throwing out things and selling things. Selling things is probably a healthy way to cull the collection and like keep things, curated, So, but I don't sell. But
and that way you can turn around and rebuy it later.
Right, exactly. See, that's the chaotic side of that. That's the chaotic flip side of that, is that you sell it. Like Jay will sell things and buy them back 5 times over, and he's done that, and he's admitted to that.
Remorse.
So that's why I think I don't sell, because it's like I feel like I bought it because I wanted it, and I don't want to have to go and buy it again at a higher aftermarket price when I already had it. Then I'd feel like a real chump because I'm spending the money twice, So like that's where I'm going. But I would say, aside from like Jay or Bring Toys to Work, I probably do have the wider ranging collection, and it takes up the majority of the square footage of my apartments. But there's an intent in every corner of my apartment and display. Like There's a Batman corner. There's an X-Men wall. There's a Savage Land display. There's an MCU bookshelf. There's a Marvel wall, a general Marvel wall that's not X-Men, with a cosmic shelf. And there's an action figure gay bar. And you know, like there's, it's a museum in its own way, you know, but it's a curated one, and it's one that I put a lot of thought into, and I never like take it for granted, you know.
With the percentage of your collection, David, it's a large collection, but how much of it is like intentional based, like nostalgia, and how much of it is stuff that you've just passively picked up, or do you feel like you wouldn't have if you weren't already collecting the stuff that you love?
That's a hard question, because I've said on the stream before, I do a lot of like consolation purchases if I
We
go
all
to a
do.
store and I don't find something that I really want. But so there's some of that, but I also collect. The methodology of collecting for me is collecting in context. So like I will buy each version of Wolverine, but I also have to know when I buy it what shelf, what era, what team is he going to go with, and if I have that version of Wolverine or he doesn't really fit that, then I also have a Wolverine shelf that's like the multiverse of Wolverine. So if it can go there or replace something that's the same, like an older one, like I'll do that. But there are some things that I just won't buy because I don't see a home for it. So I'm not 100% completionist, but I do buy a lot of things to fill out the context for the things that I already have. So to build out a team, to army build Shield or Hydra or AIM, to if it's and the action figure gay bar is like my little catch-all for like fun gay leaning or LGBT leaning figures.
Right.
Just to display something that's fun, because like we need to keep the fun in our collections, you know. So I don't know if I'm answering your question though. Ask me again.
No. How much? What percentage of your collection would you say is stuff that you are only collecting because you were already a collector? So it's like, oh, I might as well get this, or oh, I'll find a spot for it.
I think the best way for me to figure out that answer is to like think of the big parts of the collection, like the fact that there is an X-Men wall that is separate from Marvel. I'd say that the X-Men are the priority because they got their own wall, whereas the Marvel wall has kind of like every other part of Marvel, so this is more generic and less specific than the X-Men wall, you know. So like if I think we kind of touched on this, like if you had to keep a portion of your collection and get rid of the rest, what would it be? And like I think my mind goes to the fact that I have an X-Men wall and I have a Batman corner, and like those are like the two tent poles of like the things that I grew up watching Batman 66, so that started my love for Batman, and then I watched the X-Men animated series and bought X-Men comics, and that was my other comic book exposure. And I did buy 90s Avengers, which is why they're like every shelf along the top row of the detolfs is different teams of Avengers, so they're prioritized here.
Super chat.
I can't believe Ed was there.
I can't believe Ed was there. Me neither, Kenny. You miss him every
That's crazy.
time.
How did they not cross paths?
Every time.
Kenny, did you go to the costume contest? Because Ed was interviewing people there.
Ed got kicked out of the costume contest. But
I think
Kenny,
so, yeah.
just in case since you missed everything Ed said, the basic rundown of what he said was Basically.
Couldn't have
Thank
said
you,
it better.
Kenny, so much. Thank you. Go ahead and jump in, Kenny, if you're able to. But yeah, so David, I know like you've talked before about like, oh, I don't even know where I'm gonna put this, or we were talking about the Super Musk. It's like, oh well, geez, I would like to get it, but I don't even. So as we're collecting and collecting and collecting, we're gonna run out of space eventually. Do you have, and you don't sell stuff, like you've already said,
Nope.
you don't sell stuff. Do you have any type, what's your strategy for when you run out of space? Like, what are you going to do?
I feel like I take comfort in when lines die. Keep David talking. I'm in his apartment right now. All of his amazing Legends customs. John Morrissey, every time I send him a picture of something that new that I've done, he constantly asks me for my address and directions so that he can come and steal from me. That might help me to not reach capacity in this apartment.
John Morrissey's just trying to get that back credit card. That's all.
Never leave the cave without it.
Facts. I feel like I take comfort in collections that end. So like, I am okay that I'm good with what I have from Ninja Turtles. I'm okay that I have the most of the Muppets that I would want. Just get David to sell me 2 extra bath farts was crazy. Yeah, it's. Listen, I gotta dig through a lot of bins to find this stuff. You know, like
That's my problem.
Time is precious. So knowing that like Batman 66 collection is done, then I'm okay. Like I don't know if DC Corner, Batman Corner is gonna get much more because McFarlane is winding down. I don't know what Mattel's gonna put out, but I'm very likely not gonna replace my entire McFarlane collection with a Mattel collection because I've just done this. So I'm not saying I won't, but I'm saying like it's gonna be something pretty amazing for me to like start over with DC. So like I can put a button on that. Like the Savage Land thing, like I don't need to add anything to that. If I see a dinosaur that looks cool, I might buy it. But like I know that there's like certain things that are done for me. And then the MCU bookshelf is jam-packed, but they're still doing movies and they're still releasing figures for them. So that's probably where I'm most nervous because I don't know what else I can get into that bookshelf. There's literally like more than 100 figures per shelf in the bookshelf and they're packed. So
yeah. Get those risers in there, make some space.
I don't feel like that makes space though.
It'll probably
really, and the
bookshelf overall.
The shelves are like this, so like I can't put a riser in there and get the figure to fit in the shelf, you know. So yeah, that's scary. But like, I also like a puzzle and I like a challenge, and so like knowing that there's gonna be more waves of Marvel Legends, there's still room in a bunch of these shelves, you know. Like New Warriors has room, like Spider-Man has a little bit of room, but it's knowing that I need to like, if I need to rework, if I need to spend a week PTO off from work and I can put some time into reworking the collection, I'll regroup things and I'll create a new shelf and like split an old shelf into different things and scatter it around to like keep the space allocated right, you know?
Right.
Like, but I'm constantly strategizing, and I think Jay is like that as well. Because if you watch him and listen to him, he's like prepping things. He prepped 3 shelves for the DC Mattel line that's not out until 2027.
Yeah.
So like he emptied 3 shelves for that in mind. So like he's proactively going like strategizing and planning and like that. I think is the true level of crazy. But you're crazy like a Foxwell when you can plan at that level and keep control over your collection.
Yeah.
Like the collection's not running you're running it. So I think as long as you're still applying strategy and paying attention to what you're doing, then it's not out of control and it's not a hoarder level situation.
Yeah. So say what you will about Jay collects a ton. He collects so much, but he has it all planned out with what he's putting where, what lines he's getting into.
Doesn't he write down his plans too? Like
he's got spreadsheets for days and just
I map out walls. Like I will like my detail wall. Like when I had to move apartments, I had to pack all of this shit up into boxes, but I packed it and labeled each box shelf by shelf, and then I took pictures before I took it down so that I'd have an idea of what to do when I put it back up. but I'd still not like recreate it exactly. Like I would change it, but like you need to plan. You need to be organized. Like if you had to move, Justin, you can't just swipe all of that stuff off the shelf into a box.
Watch me.
Oh, that's a challenge.
Dude, I can't imagine moving houses because this collection room. My collection room used to be across the hall here in my house, and when I decided to give the kids like the bigger room, just moving it all across the hall took forever. So I can't imagine moving houses. I would just, I don't know. I don't know what I would
Nightmare.
do. It's, but Cloud, if you had to guess, so David, you're at 3,215.
Yep.
Cloud, would you say you're close to 2 or closer to 1,000?
So I remember this was going back ways when I hit like 150 or 160 Mythic Legions. And a lot has come in since then. And I've retired a couple of pieces, but more than anything, like the figures in my displays currently are the same ones that since I've been collecting, with just new stuff being added. So easily have to be past 200 on that alone. And then of course there's the Marvel Legends displays, and they were 3. They're down to 2, but they're pretty tight shelves. I've got another one of these off camera. You can kind of see it off the side, and it's assorted figures. Like my Cobra are over there. I've got some my Ronin Warriors are over there. Some more Mythic Legions. There's stuff all over my desk. And then I've got 2 Detolfs, and then I've got like a setup that's got all the Cosmic Legions and the Figura Obscura. So on top of that, and then I've got so much stuff in the bedroom. There's a shelf with a bunch of Ninja Turtles on it. There is a fairly large Final Fantasy VII display. There is, on top of the bookcase, my wife's collection. I've got like a small like CD rack with a couple of figures on it. We've got things just all over the place. I want to say like I also have a lot of little figures all over the place.
And plunderlings and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, plunderlings and the plunderlongs, the strongs and the beaks, they're all over there. So and the plunderlings collection is big. I think I'm missing 4 out of everything they've done. And they were like the two translucent exclusive plunderlings, the translucent exclusive plunderlong, and then I think 1, maybe I'm missing 5 or 6, but I've gotten almost everything from that line. It's bad. So
But
like
you really
1,000 is
trim down-
probably what's that?
You've really trimmed down on Legends though, and you don't really do DC. I don't think you touch McFarlane with a 10-foot pole.
No.
So
I try to be picky. I'm always making concessions. Like I tried to pivot to just 4 Horsemen products. And that's a lot as it is. It's Mythic, that's Cosmic, that's Figura, that's Infinite Legions. So they do a lot on their own. But I keep making exceptions. Like, we've got a weak point for Final Fantasy. So if they do something, we're going to get it. Like the Zelda Figma, specifically the Figma line, we have everything they've put out. There's always going to be an exception. Silent Hill is another exception. Hellraiser is another exception. Trick or Treat Studios doing the 4 original Cenobites, and I will absolutely buy them and put them in my Hellraiser display that I don't have. I'm moving a lot of stuff around. I want to say like floating around 1,000 is probably an easy number to hit. I don't know how close to 2 I'd get, but I would be safe and say like 1,000, maybe 1,500. I definitely want to count, but
you said you're planning to count. You are planning to count.
Yes,
correct?
yes. So I bought one of those Billy bookcases, and when it goes up, I have to rearrange this entire office. The desk needs to turn. So you guys will actually see display cases behind me when I'm on streams in the future. So that can go here. This Detolf can go over there. it's a project, so I haven't gotten to really psych myself into it because the floor is also a disaster.
Yep. Same.
And a lot of it's from like moving things around. Photos. I'm always taking things out of displays to do photography. New things are always like I haven't even finished opening the last Mythic Legions wave. I've got figures just in my closet because I'm making things worse for myself. So once that goes up and I can get, that's going to primarily be for Legions. And I feel like I can probably empty these 2 Detolfs onto that bookcase. And then this opens me up for creating my Hellraiser display finally, or putting like, and then have one with like all of the Zelda figures and then just all sorts of stuff. It'll really kind of branch it out and diversify it. But it's getting to that point. I just have not had the spoons to do it. But once that's done, yeah, I do want to count because you guys talk about this all the time and you have me very curious. Like I can do a quick count of what's up here and give you that number while you guys talk. So.
Well, I'm curious, Cloud. So what was your plan? Like I asked David, like, because we're all going to run out of space eventually. Like, are you more the type to kind of sell stuff off, like older stuff off to make room for newer stuff as you collect more and more as time goes by? Or you just more of like what David does and look, I can make the space. There's square footage somewhere in here. I just have to find it.
So I've got about 50 pieces on my desk alone. But I've got, like I showed you, I got a lot of small things.
Yeah.
I've got some stuff over here. I counted what's on my desk for the photos. That's temporary. I want to do that. I have figures that I've pulled from the display and put into a box or a tote or something. And I'm like, if I'm not going to display this, why am I keeping it? It's Marvel Legends I have upgraded. Like the old Psylocke is in a box somewhere because I've got the updated one. Characters that I kind of bought because I got swept up in it or wanted to build a figure part. It's like these things aren't really doing it for me. So why am I keeping it around? I've got figures in boxes that have never been taken out that I was just like, oh, this is kind of cool. Never opened it or thought this is an exclusive. Maybe someday somebody I know will be like, hey, I wish I got that. And then I'm like, I have one for you, do something cool like that. But it's putting it into motion. The worst part with the Marvel Legends is that I've got like these bins full of their accessories. So if I'm going to sell them, I need to find out which figure came with which parts and put them all together and like individually bag them or whatever the case may be. And that just, again, for like an anxious, neurotic person like me, it's just like, oh, no, I can't do that.
I would never.
So
That's exactly why I don't sell anything. I know me. I'm not gonna sit there for a week and bag shit up and take pictures of things and upload the pictures to eBay or Mercari or whatever and go through the sale process of it and then box it up and ship it out and like that's a whole other job.
I know where something is. Like if somebody told me right now, when Hasbro did the Transformers Red series, they were just the robots. I wanted the Optimus Prime. I know exactly where that thing is. It's in the next room, in his box, hanging out. I could get that and sell that. That's easy. Yeah. The few Mythic Legions I have, if somebody wants to buy one of those, that's easy. But it's starting to like kind of put things together is just a bloody nightmare. And I can't think about it. I want to though, because I've got stuff that's packed away that I want to bring out, that I want to put somewhere, like my Clive Barker stuff. And that's figures, that's statues, that's art books, that's movies. Like it would make for a very interesting display if I got it out. We have a spot in the bedroom that we want to fill as much as possible as the space in with a glass case and put all of our Final Fantasy stuff in it. But part of it is like, I need to force myself to get rid of the things that are never going to be unpacked before I bring things out, you know, and then I can sell that stuff for new shelves, new displays, new casing, whatever, and then get those out. We have our bedroom can probably fit a few more things if we move things around. We have that space that we're dedicating for the Final Fantasy display. I do have room in here.
Claire, Cloud, where is your Final Fantasy stuff now displayed?
It's in the bedroom. I have a display in the bedroom, but the stuff I've had over the year. So up until 2011, so like 2009 to 2011, I was living a few towns over with my ex, and it was an empty entertainment center, and I put all of my Final Fantasy stuff in that. So figures, statues, keychains, books. And when we lost that place, it all got packed up. And over the years, I've like kind of gone through and like, I wonder where this figure is. I wonder where that is. But it was really just they stayed in boxes. When this room came together, when it was floored and painted, was about the time I was getting into Mythic Legions. So they took over, you know, and especially now that I do my photography in here, I want them in here so I can get them easily. So it's just one of those things that got put onto a back burner. I've got assorted video game figures that NECA has done, like Kratos and Sam Fisher and Duke Nukem. Like, I've got interesting collections, but I will not let myself take it out until I get rid of stuff. We've got on the other side of this wall, on the north side of my house, we're on the second floor, is our guest room. And it literally is just, when I first looked at this place, I was thinking bedroom, game room, den, you know, put video game. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not going to want to get up and go to bed. I know me. I'm going to like fall asleep with the telly on or something. So that became our bedroom. And this room became a guest room. So if we have people stay over, we've always got a space. You know, if I have a friend who's visiting, like I tell Dan, if you come to the States, I got a room for you. It's got a bed in there, but it doesn't have much else. It's kind of being used as a semi-storage. Like part of my drum kit is in there. My guitars are in there. So the idea with that is to eventually turn it into a music room, because I have hundreds and hundreds of CDs. But to put those on a big wall display would look nice. To put a proper stereo with like a turntable and a disc player and speakers and like headphones and have it be this cool media room, like hang the guitars on the wall even. We've got space, we've got ideas, but it's like, deal with this shit first and then move forward. But yes, that can absolutely be used to fund it. So to answer your question, yes, I want to sell this stuff. It's just like, it's a project that I cannot dedicate time to right now.
Right. So I think you've got the right outlook on, as far as it's easy to, when I sit here, I'm very conscious of, I don't want to become a hoarder, right? I feel like I have to keep certain boxes, right, for like imports and really expensive stuff.
Yes, or statues or something that's delicate.
Yeah, because if you have to move or anything, it's easier just to put them in that box, especially they're more breakable.
HasLabs.
Yeah. And then it's like, if you want to sell it, it's worth a lot more if you still have the box versus like a Marvel Legend, loose versus in box. It really doesn't matter.
No.
It really doesn't matter. But where do you think the line is, Cloud, where a collector can cross over into hoarder?
So we have a crazy barometer in our community alone. We have people that collect one line, and then we have Jay. And I'm sorry to keep picking on Jay, but you are my worst case scenario that I used to make my wife feel better about my collecting. I love you, Jay.
Poor Jay.
But like we've also talked about like the strengths he has, like his planning and stuff like that.
Yes.
He does. But that's a perfect example. You have my wife that has a few figures, and then you have Jay that has everything, and then we're all in between on this line. And people worry about like, when does it become too much? But we have a wider berth than I think we realize, because you can have I'm sure if I talked to my housemate, he'd let me put displays downstairs. I guarantee he'd be like, yeah, sure, put this display up, because it's cool to look at, you know, and we've got so much room here. We have a basement we'd love to finish one day and put stuff down there, you know, just have it all over and out, and so people can appreciate it. But so we've got like I said, we've got a wide berth. You know, it's like you can collect just Dragon Ball figure arts, or you can collect just Mythic Legions, or you can collect just the Mythic Legion skeletons. It could be as small or as big as you want. And I've done a stream with somebody, and I'm sorry, I can't remember who, but we talked about the psychology of collecting and why we do what we do. And that is where you start looking into why, and you know, why is a collector and why is a hoarder. And it's delicate because, again, hoarding is, I need this and I can't get rid of it. The fact that we can pack things away neatly is actually better than just having it. You know what it is. I know what figures are in the basement. I know what Lego sets I have. You know, you're cognizant of it. And it's not just, oh, no. And you never think about it until you see it. And you're like, oh, no, I need that. Like occasionally you get to that point where you find a piece and you're like, oh, cool, I forgot I had that. I'm so glad I came across this. And it brings this joy back to you. But because you have an attachment to it, it's not just you need it. And a big aspect of that, of collecting and of hoarding, is people generally tend to use it to fill gaps. I have separation issues, big time. You know, from moving around as a lot of child, having a lot of failed relationship. When Kessie goes to work, I get sad. And we've been married for 4 years, we've been together for 14. I've known her for 19 years. So it's just part of my life, and I still get sad when she leaves because I don't like to be alone.
And then you log online and buy 5 figures when she goes to work.
So we share a bank account, so she always knows when I get something. But that's actually part of why I collect, is I love this thing and I need to keep it near me. You know, with Marvel Comics, with Wolverine, those 3 shelves are Wolverine because I want it to never be able to leave me. And I know that that's like a fault of mine. It's a psychological issue of mine. But having the control over that and being like, you know, I want this because it makes me happy because I keep this special thing near me, as opposed to, you know, whether you're covering up for separation issues or abuse or whatever you're using to fill that hole. And it's just getting things just completely like mad-handed just because you're always doing something. There's always something with you. I feel like collectors, nostalgia is that. Nostalgia is, life sucks, life is shitty, and we want these things that are going to make us happy. And for us, it's our little plastic friends. And having this near me, it's like, you know what? The world is shit, but like this is cool. Mm-hmm. And I have this for a moment, and you can go into your room and just stare at your displays. Like Kessie always says, she's like, I love when you just go and just look. You just stare at your displays, and I can tell how, the way you smile, I can tell how happy it makes you. And hoarding, you don't get that. You're not going to get these people that go in and they're just like, look at all these boxes. I love these boxes. You know, look at these old cartons.
Well,
but it's
Cloud. It's interesting because, like, I think you hit the nail on the head in that I think collecting for every collector is a security blanket of sorts. But why we need the security blanket is the difference for each of us. You know, like, and you know, you have your reasons, and like for me, I always say I collect in context. But I think it was also, that stems from, I was an only child. I didn't have siblings. My generation of cousins was like 10 years older than me or more. So I felt very alone a lot as a kid. So I don't just buy a character, I buy the team that they were in because they were a part of something bigger than themselves. So I think that is like the mentality I bring to collecting, because it makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger than myself, and like I feel less alone because of the context, you know? And double that into, it makes me feel like a part of this community that we have because I'm participating in this actively, you know? So like you build friendships, and we build friendships across the pond, and we build friendships all around the world through this. But I think the collection is a security blanket for everybody, but I wouldn't want you to say it's a fault of yours, because every single human on the planet has their reasons and their trauma, and we have trauma response. You know, there's unhealthy trauma response that we all have, and then there's a healthier trauma response that we have. And I think that the collecting as an activity is something that calms a lot of our minds, and it's a zen space for us. It's a place for us to like, it's our version of like touching grass, you know, like where you can like stop and breathe and like remind like, oh, you're constantly reminded of what brings you joy and good moments that you had as a child. And you know, like those are the things that we're always recapturing and hugging ourselves with, you know? So like there's a lot of purity and good things in collectors, no matter how much you collect, because it's the feeling that it brings you, you know?
I had I told because Cassie and I talk about this, and I always joke with her that it could be worse. I could be doing something worse, and it's true because as somebody who struggled with substance abuse for a while, who's struggled with depression and suicidal ideology and self-harm, it's nice to have this kind of an outlet, and the community has become a huge part of it. Like I was very alone in my collecting, and then that alone could feel isolating. Like I'm surrounded with all these cool things, but like
nobody to share it with.
Yeah, so like having, you know, sharing pictures on social media and doing these streams and stuff, which is why I love doing these, because I get to talk to people that they understand. Like we are so very different. We have different cultures, different genders, different religions. It doesn't matter, because when we're doing this, all we care about is toys are cool. Yeah, toys are cool. We can be friends. And a lot of people don't get that in life in general, let alone in their hobby. Like musicians are incredibly isolated from different kinds of musicians. Like if you don't play in a metal band, if you're hip hop, we're probably not going to hang out because we're going to want to do entirely different things. But you collect McFarlane, I collect Mythic Legions. That's cool, man. Let me see your toys. And that it bridges us so much easier than what a lot of other people can do.
And it's so refreshing too, to where just nothing else matters. It's like, oh, you're collecting. Okay, cool. Like it's just nothing else matters. You just, it's a way to build that bridge. And that's the way any kind of friendship starts. That's the way any kind of like just knowing anybody starts, like filming, you know, any kind of connection at all is you need that bridge. Home Dude did drop his 5-month justified member chat. Thank you, Home Dude. Happened to me yesterday, Cloud. Found my old wrestlers and ended up displaying them. That's a great feeling. Come across
I've done that. I just find something and be like, oh my God, I remember buying this. Or I remember like I found something. I was like, I won this in a giveaway. That's so cool. I'm going to put it out somewhere so I can appreciate it. And it's easy to lose track if, you know, like, because I've moved around a lot in my life. After the last place with my ex, I was in a flat with Ron and Kessie. 1-bedroom apartment, 3 people, 3 cats. It was a nightmare. He bought this house. He brought us along. We all have our own space now. So it's a lot of like, you know, I don't want to unpack things because I don't want to pack the shit back up. But things get lost. Unfortunately, I've actually lost a lot of stuff, including some very rare vinyls, which sucks. But sometimes things just kind of temporarily get forgotten. But it's cool to go into that box and see like, oh, look at that Hayabusa figure. I remember getting this. This is awesome. And then it's always there, though. You know, you remember that, and you're like, I'm going to do something with that. But it's just situational reasons why I can't have that. Why I'm not always aware of these things.
Right. Thank you, Marvel Collector. Thank you. And Michael's here, just catching up, just saying hi on his way to bed. Thank you, Michael. Get some rest, my friend. We're losing an hour tonight. Get some rest.
Oh my God, that's right.
Oh gosh, it's terrible.
But hey, with Legends and Liquor tomorrow, man, I'm gonna be a zombie.
But talking about just nostalgia and like why you collect and everything, that's why it's something I'm reminded of every time I walk in this room. I'm like, oh, I loved this show. That's why I have this shelf. Oh, this and that. And so I guess I can break down. I can give the total number of what my count was, David. I don't know. Did you have a guess? Did you have a guess?
We're gonna do full prices right. I'm gonna try to guess as close to possible without going over. So you did a total count of your entire room that you're in that's displayed?
Yeah, the toys on display.
Okay.
There's a couple things over here that's like my wife's that I didn't count. I only counted my stuff.
And you included like vehicles and like Super Musk as toys on display?
Yeah, like one diorama counts as one toy. So like my Justified diner counts as one.
Got it.
Like both cubes, that's just one.
So I'm gonna say, and this is a broad guess because I haven't been in that room, so I don't really know
yet.
I'm gonna say 875.
Okay. Cloud, do you want to guess?
876.
Oh, you shady Price is Right player.
All right.
Top
You ready
the
for-
other vote by $1.
Do you want me to give the number or just go through my list of individual items and lead up to the big number?
Jesus Christ.
If it's like sub collections, like you counted this
Yeah.
thing and it was that much, I'd like that better. I think
Okay.
there's more build up in that.
So
More drama.
just Pokemon 194.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Which
about
is
200.
Not bad because
Just-
a lot of them are small. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Just Power Rangers 201.
Okay, so now we're around 400. Okay.
Just Marvel Legends, not counting. I forgot to count like Stan Lee, Todd McFarlane, and the NECA. God, what's his name escaping me? The artist on top of the Marvel sign.
No,
Kirby,
Jack
Kirby.
Turtles.
Jack
Kirby,
Kirby.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I counted them as their own, like just an artist category of 3. So, but just Marvel Legends 176. It's a lot lower
Really?
than I expected.
That
Yeah.
I would have expected more for that. Okay. So, but that's still shy of 200. So we're in the 500 to 600 range right now. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Just Ninja Turtles 28.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
DC 79.
Okay, so that's with the Ninja Turtles is about 100. Okay.
Right.
So we're in the 700 range, a little under 700.
Star Wars. This surprised me. 42 Star Wars figures.
Yeah, that's way too many. You should get rid of some of those.
Yeah. Wrestling 13.
Yeah, you can get rid of all of those.
Yu-Gi-Oh 13. There's not many. So that's this might surprise you, David.
Chewy.
Dragon Ball figures 37. Only 37.
That's it?
A lot of them are expensive. So
I figure like the SH Figure Arts, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Got I have my Gundam Wing shelf, so I count them by themselves. 13.
Lucky 13. A lot of 13.
Yeah. I put like my my fantasy shelf is like Mythic Legion, Savage Crucible, and I have one NECA D&D figure in there. 36. So not a lot.
Okay.
Like G.I. Joe and Valaverse is 26.
Okay.
Video game characters is 30. Got the artist on top of the sign. Yes, John. I didn't forget his name. It escaped my brain. I had a concussion. Okay, John. I had a concussion. 3. Yeah. The Kubo corner's 12. Okay. And then miscellaneous. It's just all the onesies. Everything was 123.
123 was miscellaneous.
Yeah. Just just random stuff and all the stuff that didn't. I wasn't going to be like, oh, I've got one RoboCop figure. Oh, I've got one Terminator, and just yeah. So everything came down to 1,041.
Oh,
see how quick it adds up.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. I thought we were still going to be in the like 900 range, maybe, but that's 1041. That's good.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's not
substantial.
bad.
It's a substantial collection. Okay.
I was worried it was going to be closer to 15. It's like but I've been, and I didn't count my sell pile over here. Like you guys saying, like it's such a pain in the ass to sell stuff. Yeah. I've got like 10 to 15 figures sitting here on top of my printer. I just haven't taken pictures of to list. I don't want to look for their accessories. It's just a pain in the butt. I don't want to do it, but I need to. I've sold a bunch of stuff recently. Christopher Allen, it was 12 Kubo Kubo figures. So the Kubo corner. So, and that
Didn't even
wasn't
come
kind of like
with things.
the pins or anything. It was like just like toys specifically.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not as bad as I thought. I was really surprised that like I have more Star Wars figures than Dragon Ball figures. That really threw me off. But I guess because you army build like stormtroopers and stuff like that. And
so that and like, but from what I've noticed with Dragon Ball collectors, I don't think I know anybody that gets everything. Like you might get like Goku and then Saiyan Goku, and maybe you don't care too much about some of the ancillary characters. So I can see that being a little tighter. But whereas Star Wars is like you get stormtroopers, droids, Mandalorian stuff, Sith, Jedi, it gets out of hand quick. Like I've got a decent group of Mandalorian characters on a shelf over there. I'm sure it's got to be like 15 characters, easy.
right. And I've tried to really slow down on the buying and tried to like sell off a bunch of stuff to like justify like purchases like the Super Musk, the Sentinel, and all that stuff. And then there's always going to be new stuff coming out. So in my mind, I'm like,
oh yeah.
And there's some stuff I come across where it's like, oh, I didn't even know I had that. Where it's like, oh yeah, that's cool. Or it's gonna be like, why the hell do I still have this? Did the sell pile even go?
Yeah. I had gotten. There were so many things recently. You're talking about how it never ends, and it's like. So there's a Mythic Legions RPG Kickstarter, and it's a D&D game essentially, but obviously figures are involved, so people like me want to start, but I have to cut back because I just backed a Hellraiser comic book Kickstarter that is at least $350 out of the gate before add-ons, and it's something that, like, I'm sorry, Hellraiser trumps Mythic Legions a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
So it was something I wanted to do, and you go back, and there was like the Soul Reaver Collector's Edition, and they did an Alan Wake book. There's always some kind of campaign or something. So it starts kind of like you try to shorten that where you're looking ahead to. Like I'm looking at my backing for the RPG and I'm like, I really need this figure. Like maybe if I get this one, I can get this thing instead. Like, and it's hard to do, but like you eventually, I feel like that's what keeps us from going over the edge is we tend to look at things and go, okay, what can I do instead? You know, and that's a healthy way to be too. So you're trying to not get out of control.
It keeps you out of that hoarder aspect, right? Like I got the stupid thing came with the Superman and the 2-pack. It got on sale. Big Bad. I really wanted, the Superman figure because I want a version of each movie Superman with McFarlane because he's making them just like I've every version of Batman. I don't need this thing, so I'm not a hoarder saying, "Well, no, I've got to put it on the shelf because it came in the door." It's like, no. The second it didn't even come with any accessories, so I don't have much of an excuse not to have snapped a photo of this and put it on Mercari already. It's just laziness, I guess. I don't know. But
we got other things going on, so
right. But just looking around, I'm like, I want more of a purpose to the collection, and so there's like some stuff that I've moved off on. Like I was in on the Jack Specific Simpsons line, and the more I'm expanding like my shelves and everything, I was looking at it like I liked The Simpsons, but it was never one of my favorite shows. And do I really need these? If I get rid of them, then that clears up this space where I can move this here instead. And like the Jada Toys Street Fighter, they're amazing figures, but if you're breaking down the top 3 fighting games, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, and Street Fighter is my least favorite of the 3. So it's like, am I collecting these just because they're great figures? They don't really have that emotional attachment to me. So I just sold the whole lot, right? I'm just going to move on from them because they don't have that emotional attachment. They're great figures. I'm glad I had them. I got to play with them. Time to move on for something else. I've resisted the McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures, and that hurts my soul because Mortal Kombat, especially Mortal Kombat 2, is my favorite. That's my most nostalgic fighting game. Like that's what I grew up playing it so much on the Super Nintendo.
But wouldn't you, if you bought the McFarlane ones, wouldn't you look at them with disappointment because they're not bringing to life your favorite fighting game as you would expect it to, you know? Like, wouldn't
Disappointed!
you'd probably resent the Mortal Kombat figures a little bit because they're not as great as they could be, you know? You want somebody that's gonna like give it all the articulation it's supposed to have, like really nice face sculpts and, you know, like accessories, like you.
But it hurts, David, because
I
that
know.
license is evidently
Listen, I
hard
bought
to
all the
get.
Batman 66 stuff from McFarlane because he's the only one that's making the stuff. You know, like, would I wish that the articulation was better? Do I wish that it had better accessories? Do I wish he went deeper with characters than he did, even though he went deep? Like, sure. But, like, I get, you know, love the one you're with and buy what's available. But, like...
I feel like there are... You'd have a chance at better Mortal Kombat figures.
That's
like,
what I'm
that's
saying.
what I would... Because I love Mortal Kombat. Like, I was in the Sega Genesis era when that game came out and had all sorts of problems. I love that. I would buy, if you get a good enough figure of Sub-Zero in his fucking shitty pajamas from the first game, I'd snatch that up so fast, but it has to be good. I looked at the McFarlane ones and I was like, ooh, like I might be tempted. But after seeing them, I'm like, I want better. If I'm going to make a Mortal Kombat display, I want something better. It's this perfect example. Storm Collectibles. I saw they were doing a Morrigan figure, and she's one of Darkstalkers, more than Street Fighter Darkstalkers. And I was like, I want this figure. And I just happened to see their Dimitri was on sale. I'm like, oh, perfect. I'll get the two of them to go together. So I got him, and he's a great figure. Don't get me wrong. I love him, but they're huge. They're so out of scale with anything else. And I'm like, I'm not really feeling this. So I didn't get Morrigan. And I'm glad I waited, because she's supposedly going to be in their arena line, and that's more in line with the other collectibles. So sometimes it sucks to let it go, but there's always something else around the corner.
It'd be really nice if Storm did Mortal Kombat in their arena line.
Yes.
That'd be perfect.
Because then I'd be in.
Be perfect. But I'm looking around. My question to you guys was, you know, what are you going to do as far as space? You keep adding, like, I'm selling stuff, right? But it's not a 1-to-1. I'm not Alexi. I'm not selling one for every one I bring in.
You're buying 10 and selling one.
Yeah. So, like, what? I can maybe scoot stuff around, add one more shelf here. It's going to be just.
Is every wall of that room like covered, or is there like a open space in a wall?
No, there's no real open space. Yeah, there's no real open space.
Does
There's
your
like
desk have a hutch?
A hutch? No, it's just like a flat. That's a desk with some drawers and everything. Up above me, I've got like my Power Rangers poster with the flip heads, like in their protective cases, because and then like some floating shelves, and then it goes over the door to leave the room right there. Then one bookshelf, the closet doors, which are blocked right now with stuff in the floor in front of them. Maybe I could just put a shelf in front of the closet door. It's just filled with stuff that's probably never going to come out.
You get you start looking at replacing displays like entirely. Like if you can get a shelving unit that maybe holds more and replace that, so you can take everything out of this one, put it in the new one, and that, which is exactly what I'm doing with this the bookshelf. The bookshelf will hold what's in the detolfs, and now the detolfs are empty for other things. So there is a way to do it. It's a little annoying, and it's not easy to like kind of like find the perfect thing. But I feel like that's what you end up doing. If you notice like space in any of like Dave, behind you, I see like the space above them all. If there was a way to put like to double the shelves and double your space, like, but I mean, it's again, it's tough to do. It's tough to find something perfect like that.
It really is. And you start just being like, well, maybe if I could just knock down this wall, just extend the room.
Block all doors and windows. Like
I've just walked
in the door and the floor that you can come into the room through.
Yeah. She comes home from work one day. I'm just up here with a sledgehammer. What are you doing? Nothing. Don't worry about it. You didn't like this
making
wall
space.
anyway.
I'm making space.
We get space. We didn't need this linen closet in the hallway, so I just burst into it, extended the room. Yeah.
Like I'm looking at right here. This. Do I have a measuring tape? All right. So what do we got? What's this? So we've got.
I'm curious how you had that measuring tape so close at hand. What are you using?
I was not that. I don't think that is. I was measuring the desk to see how to set up the new bookcase. And it's great because the desk is the same length this way as this way, so it's going to take turn it. But so I've got like about 3 feet right here. That if I replace this desk with something that just because it's an L shape, so if I get rid of that, that leaves up like space over here for something. But I do my photography here, so I can't get rid of it yet. But eventually, get a bigger table set up in the basement or something like that. But like that's how I look at it. I'm like, well, if I didn't need this, because it's just my computer, that's all that's here. So if I didn't have this for my photos, I could put another display somewhere. So you look at it that way.
John, getting rid of the Marvel sign does nothing. It's above the Super Musk. I can't put anything on top of the Super Musk.
You can put something under the Super Musk to raise it up.
Another layer of sewer.
Exactly. A stub.
Now, like that's my thought. Like I could replace all those cubes with more of like these white bookshelves instead. But even like that's the perfect height for the Super Musk, right? So
yeah,
if I did the white bookshelves, it wouldn't look right going half and half. Plus, these cubes have like a sentimental attachment too, because my wife got me these cubes when I started collecting more. And so she got me my first shelving. So really all this is her fault. So
it's your fault I can't fit more.
That's justified.
It's your fault I collect so much, babe. Oh, Kenny says layers. Oh, I could just put another row of cubes in front of these cubes and just add depth. Yeah.
You put it on like a rolling track, so you like those bookshelves, and you slide it out of the way. Here's the Mortal Kombat display behind the Street Fighter display.
It's like a library.
Oh my god! I think you cracked the code. I think that's what it needs to be: rolling bookshelves.
There we go.
Let me show you the mythic
on the floor.
Here's the cosmic.
That's something I've ran into here too. Like, I have like art pieces and stuff I want to hang up on the wall, but then it's like, crap! If I keep putting, I can put a shelf there, but I really love that picture, that piece of art there too. I don't want it to be just floor to ceiling toys.
Hallways
right?
are proposed.
Yeah, no, that's hallways, and like I've got stuff hanging up here that I know has to come down when I put that bookcase up. I think it'll fit so that I don't have to take down Nate's art, but everything else has to come down. But then it's something like I can. Nate sent me like 8 prints, so I put some in the bedroom, and I can put some in like the kitchen area if I wanted to. Like Ron is super chill about like decorating. Like my father painted this big panoramic graveyard scene with like zombie shadows and like hands coming out of the grave and stuff. It's awesome. I'll have to post a picture of it. It's just kind of sitting on the shelf above our the fireplace in the back den. So it's not like I can only display it in my space. It's in a communal area because it's cool as shit. So art goes elsewhere. If you can clear for stack shelves or something, it's definitely a better investment.
Well, right now the only art. So I have one picture kind of behind the door where the door opens into the room where a shelf can't go there anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I've got something there, and then I've got basically art hanging up over the shelves that's already there. Like I've got a custom like Yu-Gi-Oh art picture over the Yu-Gi-Oh figures. I've got the Power Rangers poster up over my desk. Obviously, a shelf can't go here, and the poster is like the center point for the flip heads that I want to display because that's one of my favorite. Of course, I love Power Rangers. And one of my Christmases that sticks out was when I got all the Power Rangers toys one year for Christmas, like all 6 of the Rangers. So having those flip heads right here over my desk means a lot to me. Then it's a window, and I've got Kubo.
You don't need a window.
Well, that's the thing. I've already got the window has a shelf and like this for storage in front of it, so the window's already covered. Then the 2 shelves, some Pokemon art over there in the corner. So really, it's not taking up any space because I've got floating shelves between that piece of art at the door and the Power Rangers for vintage stuff. And
we have in most of the rooms these old ass air conditioners that are like just stuck in the wall, like these very old units. So Ron got, what are they called? Ductless. It's like those things that sit above the window, and we put one in like every bedroom in the house.
Oh wow!
So this thing is eating up wall space. So the plan at some point in the future, if we weren't focused on my potential surgery, is to have them taken out and have them walled back up, because they'd just be these huge squares in the wall. So we want to fill that space, and I'm looking at this like bookshelf right there. It's automatically space, and I can't use it because that stupid thing is there.
Yeah, I think at some point, like, I could move this somewhere else, could scoot these shelves down and put one more white bookshelf right here in front of this window.
You can always squeeze another one in.
Yeah.
There's options. I
'Cause
mean,
I've got a
Rush is another
corner
one
shelf
we should talk to and include. If I haven't seen him in the chat, but like, he just did a move in his room, right, where he added a bookshelf, a big bookshelf for his collection. So like this, and like, believe me, I've examined this issue from a lot of angles. Like, I have a desk in this room with a hutch, so that's where the action figure gay bar is, 2 levels of the hutch, and then in the X-Men wall is where I built on top of the shopping mall dio, which is like 2-3 levels high. So that like maximizes that space, and I can display all my civilian X-Men customs in that. There's a danger room next to that, which is tall, which has like stuff up to the ceiling. But like, there's angled walls in my living room, so like the main flat like perimeter wall is X-Men, right, but then there's like an angled wall which is short, like it could hold a Detolf, but I'm using that as like a break, where it's like a 6 cube little thing from Target, and that's got Hellfire Club dio on it, and like there's one. Then after the angle wall, there's another wall, a short wall which could hold a Detolf, but I have my X-Men art poster on that with the Buffy Library dio on another 6 cube little thing. So like, I still, my Batman corner and my X-Men corner have a art poster. It's a print by the same artist for both Batman and X-Men. So it kind of unifies them that way, and it's kind of like echoing that art style in each of the sub rooms of the collection. I forget, it's what Tom Whalen maybe?
Yeah. He did the Lightning Collection artwork on the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does that, like that kind of half and half shading effect in his art. So like, I have a Batman 66 art print of his and an X-Men Days of Future Past art print of his. So like, those are the things like in those, I don't know, the perpendicular walls to the perimeter wall. So I don't know, but finding a balance, because if you just line every wall of your apartment with Detolf shelves, like, there's nowhere for your eye to go, you know? So
yeah. It's nice to have like some highlight points, right? Like, some art in there to kind of break it up and, you know, make sections. I think the main thing, like we're talking about, like collecting versus hoarding, is just kind of a hoarder doesn't know what they have, right? A collector, I know what every figure is. I might forget them sometimes, but if you let me think about it long enough, I know what I have in this room.
Or if you see it again, you're like, oh yes, like somebody that's just hoarding things to have them. What about this Chucky puppet? And they're gonna go, I don't know, but I need it. Like, there's nothing attached to that.
Yes. And I don't buy stuff just to put it in a bin. I buy it with the thought of, oh, it might sit on this desk for a little while before I figure out where it's going exactly, or I have to rearrange the shelves, but I buy it for it to go into the collection, not just because
that's why I didn't do the Super Musk, because I'm like, the size and scale of that thing is not something that I can just sit at the side of my bed until I figure out where I'm gonna like have a big enough shelf space to display it. Like I know that there's no way. You know, I can figure out a figure. I can't figure out a Super Musk. That's.
I channeled my inner J on that one.
Yeah,
I had
future
planned out.
Yeah,
right there.
But also, Kenny was saying like that van, the Punisher van thing that you bought, the ramen van.
Exactly, David.
Right, like you that was bigger than you thought it was going to be, and you're like, how am I going to display all these Punishers?
Another week, and I'm here defending David, and I feel like this is. I shouldn't have to defend David. David is always right.
Clip that. Clip that.
I don't know if that's.
I just pop up and I have to defend David, and I think this is problematic.
No. As long as I know you have. As long as I know you have my back, Kenny. Thank you.
I'm always here for you.
Z-Man says, "What's up, Kenny?"
Hey, Z-Man, what's up?
Kenny, Ed was here. You missed it. Yeah.
He was trying to go to a horror con, but it was a horror con.
That sounds Ed. That sounds like Ed. What did John say?
He said, "Please drink responsibly."
Right. No.
But yeah, he tried to enter a costume contest. It looked like they didn't let him, and then we were keeping a close eye. We had to put Ed on the back burner. We had the cameras still up, so we're keeping track of him.
That seems like a lot of bullshit, and I don't like it.
He was wearing. He seemed to be wearing a costume. I don't know why they wouldn't let him in the costume contest.
So I've been here all day, and I haven't seen Ed. So
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
You didn't go to the costume contest because you.
No, I didn't. I didn't do that. No.
What was your favorite part of Monster Mania, though, Kenny?
The people.
Oh, good.
People seemed a lot less enthused than Legion's Con, though.
They really. I mean, from what I understand, yeah.
Well, you were there all day, so.
Yeah, I was, and the people not enthused, man, not enthused.
Did you find any good toys today?
No.
No.
Damn,
man.
So what was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Let me work it.
Put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nah.
No?
I had a good time.
Is it still tomorrow? Are you still continuing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this is always a fun time. Lots of cool stuff, lots of like fan art, and the fan art stuff is awesome, so I sent you and Cloud stuff today that I saw, and I thought was fun. So yeah,
I still don't know what I was looking at with it. Was it like chicken-headed cartoon? I'm trying to track this people at home. I'm sure Kenny didn't buy it. But he sent me a picture of looked like a bucket with 3 animated chicken.
They were like little wiener dudes. And
were they? But they had male muscly bodies.
I know. That's why
hugging each other.
That's why I sent it. I was like, this would be perfect for the gay bar. They looked like little. They were like little hot dogs, but they were also like 3 guys, muscly guys, just hugging each other. So
let me bring it up.
Oh, you have it? You have the picture?
Let me bring it up.
I'm just saying, David.
I have it.
This is
right
perfect.
Can't believe you don't know what this is.
If it's still there tomorrow, can you buy it for me?
I will.
Okay. Where is it?
It's Doug Trio.
Is that what it is?
They bring it up.
Is it like the Muscle Doug Trio?
Maybe. I don't know.
From what? I don't know what that's from.
It's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Cloud, God.
Cloud, you're right. It was. I was told it was a Pokemon thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon. That's what they look like under the ground, I guess. That is.
But what the fuck is
horrifying.
that? Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
so that's the ground, and that's their heads above the ground, and
Why?
then that's what they actually look like under the ground.
All right.
Embracing male muscly bodies.
So
entangled.
just because.
I'm just saying.
Pokemon
I'm just
fans.
saying that seems like a really good gay bar thing.
Yeah,
Hanging out in the corner.
See, this is a
if
Diglett.
it's there tomorrow, buy it for me.
Yeah, I will.
I will probably display it somewhere.
I will. Yeah.
Outstanding.
So I saw that, and then I messaged Cloud earlier because I saw this, because Cloud and I both love Hellraiser, right? So we were walking around and I saw this American Gothic, you know the famous painting, like the farmer American Gothic painting, right? Like I saw this.
David might have one
like
of those on the way.
What?
David might have one of those on the way. One of those paintings.
Oh.
In a mini brands form.
So I saw this. It was Pinhead and I'm blanking right now. But anyway, it was the Hellraiser American Gothic thing.
So
it was real fun.
Pinhead,
It was
Doug Bradley,
very funny to me. What?
And the new girl from the reboot.
Yeah,
whose
yeah,
name
yeah.
escapes. But it was the two of them. It was the classic one and then the reboot one. So it was like the
Yeah.
guy and the girl together. It was
Exactly,
pretty funny.
yeah.
He had the little glasses on.
So I saw that today, and I immediately, when I saw that, I sent a picture to Cloud because I was like, she'll get it, and I think we had a good laugh.
Jamie Clayton. Jamie Clayton is her name. Yeah, that was good.
So those are really your favorite parts of Monster Mania.
Those are my favorite parts.
The Doug Trio.
But Ed never came to ask me about my favorite. You know what?
Jerk.
You know what's frustrating about Ed? He never asked me about my favorite part.
That's crazy.
That's really rude when you think about it.
I know, right?
I think you should have a feud with him.
I do. I have a beef. I have a real beef. Yeah.
But I really wanted to see Ed in the costume contest. I'm really disappointed by that.
All right, so yeah, I heard that was a drama. I heard that was drama.
Hurt my feelings.
He interviewed this one girl who never won anything in her life, and she seemed like the saddest thing ever.
Yeah.
I hope she won the contest.
I don't think she did.
No.
I don't think she did. No.
So the streak continues. She still never won anything.
Yeah. No, she never won. No.
Poor girl.
That's so
we missed her though.
Oh God! I sent out some memberships for the people that have put up with this today.
Kenny, were you around to hear Justin's count for his toy collection?
No. What's your count?
Well, you should guess. You should
I have
guess.
a count. I have a count too.
You counted yours?
Justin's count is 735.
Nope.
Right.
1,041.
Okay, that's 1,041. Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I
don't know if I expected more or less.
No, I expected less.
I'm sure Justin's heard that a lot in his life.
Sounds oddly familiar. But Kenny, what's your count?
So I use Legends Verse, like the app, to track stuff, right?
Okay.
That only tracks a certain amount of things. So based on that app, and this is only going to count like 2/3 of my collection. So at 2/3 of the collection, I'm at over 1,500. And then but when I saw that number, I was like, "Fuck, David has over 3,000 fucking figures." I'm thinking to myself, I'm overwhelmed by myself. How does David do this?
Is that the best you can do?
To manage, it's a lot to manage, Kenny. But you put so much care into your displays, like you're capable. I mean, so if that's 2/3 of your collection, then you feel like you're around what, 2,300?
I think if I could put like an estimate, yeah, I would say 22 to 25. Yeah.
Okay.
Stay whelmed, David.
Always.
You're safe, David. You're safe.
You're safe, David. Kenny will be there eventually. You just wait. Once he gets that Star Wars collection up.
But David, I'm not counting Carolina's stuff. If I count her
It's
stuff,
her collection, not yours.
That's true. It's not mine.
But isn't what her the whole thing about marriage is like what's hers is yours.
What's hers is mine, and what's mine
not for collectors. Not for collectors.
What's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers.
Yeah. Exactly.
There you go. That's what I meant.
That's actually accurate from what I've heard.
It's pretty accurate. But Kenny, I'm glad you were able to pop in here. I think we're just about to sign off. Daylight savings. It's going to be morning here in 2 hours, probably. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it.
I hate this. I don't know why every year they do this convention on daylight savings time weekend.
What?
And it's the
They
worst.
must get a discounted rate at the hotel.
No,
one less hour. In
It's
the
the worst fucking thing. Like, why would you do this?
Is that why everyone was less than enthused?
Yeah, no,
At Aspen?
exactly. Because tomorrow we're all gonna wake up more hungover than usual because we lost an hour. You know what I mean?
An hour to like heal and let the liver recover and all that.
Yeah.
We lost an hour.
It's real dumb.
But guys, this was fun. Episode 81 is in the books. Episode 82 will be next week. I think everybody will be back.
I think
What are we looking at, Cloud?
Well,
I had to set my alarm for Legends and Liquor tomorrow.
Yeah. Everyone's going to be an hour late.
Alexi keeps telling me that he'll be back, and then he's not. So I miss him, dude. I miss Alexi. Like,
that's why he's still in the milk carton in the thumbnail.
Yeah.
That's right there.
I'm around next week.
Woo!
I'm always around.
Cloud will be on the recap, though. I'll tell you that. So
there we go.
When are we doing the recap? Is that Friday?
Yeah, because next Friday is the 13th, right?
Next Friday is my rebirth day, so I'll be there. Sure, I'll come hang out with you guys.
So we're gonna do the recap on the 13th because it's Friday the 13th. Yeah.
Episode
Awesome.
51 of the recap, Kenny. Congrats on 50
Wow,
episodes.
man, wow.
By the
Yeah,
way,
like,
it's
it's insane that on Justified we're on 81 next week, right?
82 next week.
Oh, 82 next week. Sorry, my bad. 82 next week. On the recap, we're on 51 next week. The fact that we've done all of these episodes is nuts.
That's a lot of all of us talking toys.
Right.
I know. And
And
people
think
keep watching.
Kenny appeared on 60 episodes of Justified and the 51 of
Wait. I've been on more episodes of Justified than the recap.
Yep. That's crazy.
I think it's going to continue that way too. Like if yeah.
Unless you start doubling up every week. You're
Yeah,
not
I have to do 2 episodes a week now. Fuck.
Well, if you duck out of Justified for a few weeks, then you can pass the number. But we don't want you to do that. We want you here every week.
No,
You would have to pull an Alexi.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Just go Carmen San Diego on us.
That's actually pretty crazy. I've been on more episodes of Justified than the recap.
I don't know how that works out. David, what are you at now as far as episodes?
If this is episode 81, then 80, 79, 78. So I've been in 78. Because I came in on episode 4. So
Yeah.
So I've missed
you've
3.
been on every episode. You've appeared on every episode.
Yep.
Since then.
Can't get rid of me.
Justin, did you invite Rocco back?
Episode 100. I'm gonna send an invite to him. Episode 100.
I asked him at Zolicon, and he was like, "Who?"
Oh,
no, I'm joking.
That sounds right.
Surprise me. Damn it, Z-Man. Maybe 6 or 7. But guys, thank you so much, Cloud. Thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time
you
to
for
come
having
hang
me.
out with us. Cloud's link to her Instagram is in the chat. Make sure if you're not following Cloud, you should be.
You should.
So click that now.
I posted
go-
today.
Yeah, exactly. Go check out that wonderful diorama, all those awesome Mythic
That you
Legion
can see
shots.
this much of.
Make sure you're subscribed to Encounter Culture for the recap every Friday. Be there both days to make sure you don't miss it. Okay, it's going to be one of them. Go ahead and show up Thursday. If he's not live, show up Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And if he's not live, you've got 50 episodes to go back and catch the replay on. So just do that.
True.
Yeah. And follow David on Instagram as well. David _ right?
Underscore Smith.
Underscore Smith. Don't forget the underscores. That's there we go. There we go. And I guess you can, make sure you're subscribed here. I guess whatever. I don't know. We're 81 episodes in, not going anywhere. So episode 100 will be this year, and that's insane. You can follow me on Instagram too, I guess. I
I'm
post
looking
stuff
forward
about the
to it.
show. Yeah. But guys, thank you so much. We will see you next week for episode 82 of Collecting Justified. And stay safe out there, okay? Okay. Make sure don't drink and collect. Or do it. Who cares?
Or do.
Saturday night and we're live at night. Yeah. Saturday night and we're live at 9. It's Saturday night and we're live at 9. You know that means it's justified. Just Justin collects, making the connect. Kubo has 2 strings, don't disrespect. Andrew is a Jedi, but he's seeing the dark side. Down in the basement for the 28th time. Now there's David, Evan, and Smith. 3,000 action figures for the toy sluts and basic bitches. Your boys got toys to bring the noise. Love the imports, but McFarlane he avoids. Encounter culture is in the space. Superman for days, like it's a race. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Now that's justified. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9. Saturday night and we're live at 9.
Andrew, entertain the chat.